See, the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Including Jesse in Sunset, who's here and ready to go. Let's go in Sunset.
And ready to go. Let's go. Well, Neil Sedaka, quite a songwriter. By the way, did you know that singing backup on that song, Bad Blood? I didn't know this until I just looked. Elton John.
Oh, yeah. I think it's very obviously Elton John on that.
What a career. Started with that. Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. And Calendar Girl.
For people of a certain age, this is Calendar Cat.
Yes.
Meow,
meow, meow, meow, meow.
Happy Birthday, Sweet 16. Another top 10 hit.
Happy birthday, sweet 16. Happy birthday, sweet 16.
One of my favorites, Next Door to an Angel.
I'll have that one handy.
This is Oh Carol, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Written for Carol King.
Oh, Carol.
His girlfriend.
Oh, Carol, I am but a fool. Darling, I love you.
He dated Carol King when he was in high school?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Laughter in the Rain. So he had a big comeback in the 70s. These are, he had it, didn't he?
Strolling along country roads with my baby. It starts to rain, it begins to pour. Without
They're just, whether you like that kind of music or not, they're so well crafted. Just
we were talking the other day about creepy duets with parents.
the Frank Sinatra and the Nancy Sinatra
Yeah.
singing Something Stupid.
He had a creepy duet with his daughter called "Should Have Never Let You Go," and it's a love song. But it's
So they're not really singing it to each other.
no, but it's
but in a
still-
way they are.
Oh, he wrote this.
Singing a song, don't mess around, you just gotta be strong, just stop, 'cause I really love you, stop, I'm in
Captain and Tennille.
This is what led to his comeback in the 70s.
keep us together.
Number one hit in 1975.
You.
You belong to me now.
And it sounds almost like him singing it too, which is
You
weird.
can hear it, yeah.
1, 2,
Well,
1.
Oh, you did.
yeah.
Love,
He sounds just like
love will keep us together. Think of me, babe,
a very
whenever
high voice.
some sweet talking guy comes along.
And it changed the words, see.
Yeah.
The guy.
Don't mess around. You gotta be strong. Just stop. 'Cause I really love you. Stop.
I like the Captain and Tennille.
I don't know. I kind of like that one. I like the way he changed it up. Just the rhythms change a little bit, and the phrasing. Yeah. Neil Sedaka. Let's see, how old was he?
86.
80s. Well, he had a good run. Mm-hmm. A very good run, and he won just about everything you could win in the
He must have
world
been
of songwriting.
ridiculously rich for all of that.
I hope so.
I guess. You would think. Let's see if it says anything about this in this long.
I'm trying
here's
to,
his.
I'm trying to remember. I was watching a documentary, and they were down in New Jersey on the boardwalk doing something, interviewing somebody, and Neil Sedaka just walks by,
Like, because, of course.
and the person being interviewed went, "Hey, Neil, yeah, come in," and they sat down and talked with Neil Sedaka for a minute. I'm trying to remember what
Holy
that was.
cow. At the time of his death, legendary singer-songwriter Neil Sedaka had an estimated net worth of $100 million.
So he didn't fritter it away
I guess
somehow.
not. $100 million.
And meanwhile, Cher's son, Elijah Blue, is arrested for drunken behavior at a boarding school.
He's had problems.
No
for
kidding.
And
forever.
Chet Hanks is stuck in
Oh, is he?
South America
South
somewhere?
America somewhere.
I didn't hear that.
He used his Greek passport as opposed to his American passport.
Whoa.
Dad,
Yeah,
I'm stuck in.
and Shia LaBeouf is afraid of gay people.
Yeah, arrested again.
Yep.
He's afraid of gay. He has short man's syndrome.
what he
He's
says.
afraid of big tough gays.
Yeah. He
Well,
said
they're
that.
out to get you.
He said those words.
Yeah.
Oh, celebrities.
Celebrities.
How many wives did Neil Sedaka have, I wonder?
I bet he's
You
a
think he just
one-woman
had
man.
one? Let's
Yep,
see.
You
let's
think so?
see.
He married Liba Strasberg in 1962.
Yes,
The
one.
couple, had a daughter and a son. Sedaka's nephew, through his marriage to Strasberg, is CNN politics writer.
That's it?
62
Yeah.
to death.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Farting around.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
He was having dinner at his favorite restaurant when he showed no signs of ill health, but died the next morning.
Died the next
That's
morning.
the way to go, isn't it? Go out to dinner to your favorite
Yep.
restaurant.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break, shall we?
Oh, wait, I got reservations on Friday.
Well, sorry.
Damn.
So here we go. We'll take a break and then we'll come back. And if you'd like to check in with us, do it. 877-602-9696 is the number. Of course, you don't have to. And if you don't want to, I don't want you to. 877-602-9696. Or you can text us 33986.
I have in my hand
Yeah.
the results of our Twitter poll.
Oh, I'm very interested to
Nick's-
see how this turned out.
Nick's mustache, should it stay or should it go?
Huh.
Well, does Nick look better with or without his mustache was the question.
Okay.
And there were 2 photos.
I provided the photos.
They were both wearing the same outfit,
The same Christmas garb.
Christmas sweater. One clean-shaven, young, youthful, almost childlike
But
Nick.
looking grumpy on purpose.
But he purposely stuck his gut out and brought his chin in, so he just like, brr.
Are you saying I made that photo
Yes.
purposefully bad for this poll?
I think you did.
Yes.
But, and then the other one, same outfit, posed jauntily almost, with hands on hip and that sort of thing, with the mustache.
Flattered.
66.9% think he looks better with the mustache.
Huh.
33.1% say he looks better without. So
Ain't that something?
Well, it might be that people realize that your face has almost absolutely no character.
it needs something. It
So-
needs something.
So
Is that what you're saying?
if the mustache isn't there, it's just like your features are almost have been erased.
So let's walk it back. Let's walk
Okay.
it back a little bit.
All right.
Bill has said for months now that I need to lose the mustache
Yeah.
because it makes me look terrible.
Yeah.
And now your position is I have the mustache because my face has no other character to
Well,
it.
which I think is a good thing.
It-
See, I think it's a good thing that you're one of those kind of people that every time I see you, I would go, "Have we met?"
But the mustache changes this. It makes me more recognizable, is what you're
That's
saying
true.
right there.
That is true. If you're going to keep it, commit to it.
Yeah.
Don't have it all nicely trimmed up. And I want you to grow a mustache,
Oh,
not just that
He's-
little.
he's saying-
how is keeping it nicely trimmed not paying attention to it?
You make it. You almost make it disappear.
Do I?
Yeah. Let it get full. You don't.
This is the color.
It
Can it be thicker?
it can be thicker.
Yeah, make it thick.
Make it thicker.
Okay.
And I would even suggest coloring it a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
and
So
then
because it's lighter than your actual hair. Your
Yeah,
actual
that
hair
is true.
Darker.
I will give you that.
So
Yeah.
if it were darker,
okay.
perhaps.
will it go down? Can you grow it down the
Can
sides?
you do a
of
I
your
can.
mouth
You
like
can
that?
do a
I can.
handlebar.
Do that.
Do a handlebar?
Don't do a handlebar.
Do a Hulk Hogan. Come on.
That one. That's not a handlebar.
Let's not do
That's
Hogan. No,
Let's
no.
go all the way down here.
Yeah.
Down
Let's
there?
do a Hogan.
Weirdly enough, the hair actually only grows without patches down that line.
Do
Down
it.
that line.
So,
Do
It's
it.
patchy everywhere else.
here especially.
Do it.
This is an audio format, so I'm not doing our audience any service. But
Below the chin. All right.
Yeah. Do that. I think it might give you an evil aspect if you do that.
evil Nick.
Oh, now see Terrence in the chat room, and you can trust Terrence. He knows what he's talking about. He says product is your friend, but he also says that you should do the chin hair and mustache combination. So you get just a little tuft under the chin here, just
Yeah.
a tuft.
Like what do they call soul patch kind of thing almost?
And that's because your mustache is kind of on the thinnish side. It's not as dark as it could be. It'll help it a
Can
little.
you do a soul patch?
Do I want a soul
Like
patch?
under your lip.
Yeah, but I feel like it
I
looks a
think-
little hick-like when I do that.
No, with the mustache, and then you grow that little soul patch right there, right under your lower lip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it'll make you look like it will almost make you look like you're maybe a jazz musician.
Okay. I'll take jazz
Now,
music.
see, here's a texter. It says, I voted for because it makes him look older. Without it, he looks like a tall child in grade school.
Thank you.
But that's
This is what
I
I said
like
yesterday.
My youthful childlike Nick.
Yeah?
That's what I like.
I started here at 19, right?
Yeah.
I'm 26 now.
but that-
I'd
you
like
will-
to look a little bit older.
Nick, I'm going to show you something here on my phone.
Have you really been around that long?
I have.
Yeah.
It seems way longer.
You will always be that Nick to me. I'm going to show you something here as I type in your name, Nick, in my phone.
Yeah.
Do you see how your name comes up?
Nick intern.
Still intern Nick.
And you
so
should
you'll always
change
be
it.
that
Yeah.
way to me.
Sure.
So
So,
No.
how many years have you been here?
What would that be? So I did a summer here in 19, and then I was here and never left at 20. So, 6.5 years?
Because I swear to God, it seems like 10.
Yeah?
Yeah, or maybe even 12 years.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Well, I guess you're keeping the mustache, but let's work on it.
Do a soul patch.
I can work on it.
You're going to keep it. Let's work on it.
Either a soul patch or let it grow down like that.
Yeah, something.
I'll make something happen.
Because it'll make you look. If you grow it down the sides, it will make you look tough. well,
tough?
like
Question mark?
it'll make you look tough, like I don't know. Yeah, it won't.
It won't.
No.
All
986.
All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll go to your check-ins. If you want to check in with us, you can do it on the phone. It's 877-602-9696. You can also text us, of course. 33986 is that number. Should I just keep on?
Oh,
keeping?
yeah. Oh, you just plow right ahead.
So I'm going to tell you about the moon here, and it's just it'll be full tomorrow, I think. Yeah, it'll be a full moon tomorrow. And aren't we having an eclipse, a lunar eclipse, like tonight? Or
Oh, I don't know. Let me look.
so like a blood. I'll look it up. It's going to be a blood moon. But the moon, the big, bright, beautiful moon, will
Yeah, March 3rd.
Yeah. So I think it starts at 4 a.m. Tomorrow morning, I believe. But the moon will set today at 6:39 a.m. Today being Monday. It's the second day of March in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's American Citizenship Day in Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico.
It is a public holiday to commemorate the day. Listen carefully, MAGA people. To commemorate the day that Puerto Ricans were granted U.S. citizenship in 1917.
Now, you should give them representation.
They
You should
are-
get their own.
Well,
congresspeople.
now we don't want to go that far. You know, they may not vote for the right people. So I don't know. 1917. That's when they were granted citizenship. It's International Rescue Cat Day.
I love my rescue cat.
It's National Old Stuff Day. And what that is declutter. It's time to declutter. Get rid of the old stuff.
All right.
It's Read Across America Day, established in 1998 to help kids get excited about reading, so long as it's reading the right thing. I mean, we want kids to get excited about reading. We don't want to get kids, excited by reading, if you know what I mean. It's National Egg and Muffin Day.
Egg and muffin.
Banana Cream Pie Day. And it's Casimir Pulaski Day.
Who?
Casimir Pulaski. There are Pulaski Day celebrations in New York. I know. When I lived there was a Casimir Pulaski celebration. During the American Revolution, Casimir Pulaski was a Polish soldier who sacrificed his life fighting for the United States, a country he had lived in for just a few years. So there you go. And this is an all-new edition of the morning show that's sent word to our management and owners. It's time for regime change. All right? For the Radio from Hell show, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. I'm Bill Allred. That's Gina Barberi right over there. Katie, for short, is our fine producer behind me there in the booth. Dawson is there looking at something on the computer. Hi, Dawson. And I saw Hudson come into the building as well. He's in the back. And there's the dog. Just getting ready, just sort of settling in.
We're all here.
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Let's begin. Let's start with Tammy.
Tammy.
Hey, good morning, Lords. I loved Neil Sedaka. I loved his music growing up. So, that touched my heart. Just a little bit sad, but he did live a good life. I wanted to mention that I saw him out in Wendover at the concert hall out there a few years back. I don't even know how long ago now, but he was a good showman, too.
Yeah.
He put on a really good show.
Yeah. How have you been, Tam? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You keep going.
I'm sorry. I've been good. I had another question, though. The segments that you guys play before 6, that's usually from the previous show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were mentioning that you were going to pay for lunch next time with Brad. Is that bad, Brad Wheeler?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bill has a
Okay,
friend.
okay.
It's Brad. But we also say that
I
Brad's
just wondered.
everyone's friend. So
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Brad is doing another. Do you have the date handy, Gina? He's doing another dachshund
Doxy
race
Derby.
thing at the Mill Creek Commons in a week or so, and it's really fun.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Tammy.
Hey, good
Thanks,
to talk
Tammy.
to you guys. Uh-huh.
March 28th at Mill Creek Common.
Oh, there we go.
Wiener dog race.
Mermaid Angie says Neil Sedaka was my very first concert when I was about 5 years old.
Really?
Let's see. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Meshach of Erda. Blood Moon tomorrow.
Yeah.
Saint of Dallas checking in. Bad Blood. Good name for coffee at Mill Creek. 6 more months till we move back to Bountiful. Who doing sports? I believe it's Amy Donaldson. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Orem. Richard, who is not a dick, checking in. Got to admit, I did like Neil Sedaka. Bus driver Troy. Mike in Nashville, happy March. Johnny B checking in, listening while getting ready to head to Salt Lake City. Calvin from the Dell checking in. A. Arlo Gumby checking in. Thanks for the trip back to Roller City and Crystal Air in my junior high days. Sleepless in Sandy, grateful for the uplifting music this morning. Kira and Andy checking in. Ron the Carpenter would like to thank the Academy.
Well, you're very welcome.
All right. Chef Roy checking in. My wife and I celebrated our 16th anniversary yesterday.
Happy anniversary.
Driver Keith checking in, enjoying coffee, heading into work. Volare flavor.
Volare.
Ashley of Austin checking in. Jamaica John, hope you had a great weekend. Dirty Cliff checking in at the doctor in about an hour. Wendover Karen is sad about Neil Sedaka. He was a great part of my teens. Groundskeeper Bob checking in, always listening, rarely checking in. Rousedower has some traffic for you. Tristan from the most west of Jordan's checking in. Derek the Cable Guy. Government worker Alan, Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you. Tim the Tree Guy. Emilio sipping my coffee. Borden Betty in the most west of Points checking in. Dave of Westbrook. Moni from Taylorsville checking in. Well.
I have all of the details about that eclipse. It starts tomorrow morning at 1:44 a.m.
I don't think I'm getting up for that.
It'll be at its maximum. It's a total eclipse, and it'll be totality at 4:33 a.m. And then it starts going back, and it's 7:02 is when the moon will look normal. So it's like 5 hours.
And it does look red. It really does look.
And the moon will be as blood.
Yes, exactly.
So that's that, and I think it's supposed to be clear tomorrow. So I mean, I'm not going to get up at 1 o'clock, but I get up at 3. So
Might still be.
No, not might. It will still be, unless it decides to change its schedule.
Unless it's cloudy.
The moon can be kind of funny that way. Yeah. Oh, I hope it's clear because this would be a good one.
Is the blood moon the one where you're supposed to run to the white tents in the mountains? I'm gonna look
I
it
have
up.
no
It's
idea
a
what
thing.
you're talking about.
It's
White
a thing?
tents,
I have no idea.
blood moon.
Mm.
It's a thing.
It is?
Okay.
Yeah.
For whose thing?
What is it?
Here it comes.
What kind of a thing? Who made it a thing? Is this a religious thing?
Hold, please.
Okay, well,
Is it witches?
could we get Gina Barberi a faster computer, please?
Well, I know it's a thing.
What sort of thing?
I like when the moon is of blood, you run for the hills is a thing. It'll take me a minute
All
to
right.
find it.
Okay, well then do some traffic instead.
Northbound 9th East at 66th South, that's Winchester Street in Murray. 3 right lanes of 4 are blocked. Our friends of the program are assembling and letting us know what they're seeing on the roads. Midvale's Rousdower checking in I-215 north to the 201, looking fine, just a little damp. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Right Wing Wade also says checking in from I-15. He has that accident I was just telling you about, 9th East 66 South. If you see something, you can text us 33986.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we will take a break, play a song. After the song, it's Big Boy News and a Pinuendo. And Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll have that for you coming up. Sports with Amy Donaldson at 7 o'clock. Boner of the Day is on the way. Stand by for all of that.
Listen to Radio.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Now,
Our listeners have put $440 so far.
that's nice.
In the GoFundMe for the robotics kids from Davis High School. Just go to GoFundMe and look for Help Davis High School, and then it'll...
Or it's easier to go to any of our social media. We have links on Facebook and Twitter and...
all over.
Nice, smart kids that are listeners of the Radio from Hell show.
Yes.
That surprises me. Most of our... I always assumed most of our listeners were barely literate.
No, they're smart. And Dante loves The Cure.
He's a big fan of The Cure, yeah. And Depeche Mode, he was saying. Yeah.
I don't like the music that most of my peers listen to, he said.
So, yeah, go to our social medias and donate what you can. Every little bit helps. Let's send these kids to their robotics competition.
It's the World Championships,
World
Carrie.
Championships.
This is no small competition.
Okay. That was quite impressive what that robot was doing. Picking up things and throwing things. And
I wonder what practical use we put that to.
A robot that you could remotely get to pick up things? That's...
Oh, I already have one of those.
Yeah,
It's called a Roomba. I have the Roomba set to go to vacuum at night, like 3 times a week. And I don't know what kind you have, but I got a new one. I had one for years, and it finally crapped out. So I got a new one, and this one has when it goes into its dock, there's a tower there, and it sucks the dirt up into a bag.
Yeah, I don't have that.
And
that
it
would
goes,
be nice.
Well, the one thing about it is when it sucks it up into the bag, it goes
In the middle of the night.
in the middle of the night.
you may want to rethink that.
Yeah, well, it's usually I don't hear it, but if I'm a little restless sleeping or something, I'll hear it.
Does your Roomba have a name? Because ours has a name.
Well, our first Roomba we named Polly Roomba, and this one we haven't really.
Let me guess. Rosie?
Yes. How did you know?
Of course, because I know you.
Because you're
Gina.
predictable. You're predictable.
I've been married to you for how long now? Oh, Rosie the Robot Maid.
Yeah.
And these kids are going to be the ones that build Rosie the Robot Maid, I'm telling you.
Their robot's name is Saturn, I guess.
Saturn, yes.
We named ours Polly because it sounded like a gangster name. Polly Roomba. I'm Polly Roomba.
Don't you have like 15 floors in your house?
It's just
How many Roombas do you have?
Yes, he lives in the Wells Fargo building.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
but
I
you
live
have
in a
lot of-
mansion. That's
No,
right.
You don't live in a mansion, but you have a lot of. There are a lot of
Well,
levels.
Many
Gina,
layers.
Gina, the main floor is what's mainly what we're mainly concerned with this, and so it just does all of the main
Just the
floor,
main floor.
which where the ballroom is.
Yeah.
It's a small ballroom. It's we can only
When was the
accommodate.
last time you had a ball there?
We can only accommodate 25 to 30 people.
So it is a small ballroom.
Yeah, when we have a ball,
Yes.
which is we don't have balls often.
They're intimate. They're intimate.
Yeah, a small ball. We have small ball. And then I wanted to take I thought the old Roomba, Paulie, would still work, so I wanted him up on the second floor, but he's just too tired and old. He can't do it.
He coughs. And
Besides, you have to set up they're pretty smart. These Roombas.
They memorize the corners
but they will go off like an edge so if he was on the second floor, when he came to the stairs, he would just fall down the stairs, unless you have to buy these little beacons that send out a signal.
Oh yeah, mine stops at a stair.
Anyway, you have to buy these. So we have actually on the first floor these 3 little towers. They're just little, and they send out a silent signal. So when the Roomba gets close to it, it goes, "Oh, I'm not supposed to go there," which is like under the TV and someplace where it gets stuck.
Like everybody has names for their Roombas. Katie says, my Roomba's name is Mo because that's the name of the cleaning robot in Wall-E.
Oh, okay.
Gary the Snail.
From SpongeBob?
I guess.
Yeah.
And my Roomba is Jesus. I don't know if that's the name of the Roomba or if in fact...
Or it's actually Jesus.
That's the... You got to be clearer in these texts.
It's interesting how many people have them. They also have a mop one.
A mop Roomba?
A wet Roomba?
Yep. Yeah, they have.
Well,
they keep trying to get me to buy a wet one, a mop one, but I'm not doing that. And they did have one. I don't know if they still did do it. That was a lawnmower. You could put it out, and it would
mow your lawn.
Robotically mow your lawn. It would figure out the pattern and then mow your lawn.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. Just a
blade
robot with blades. That's nothing to worry about.
Oh, and mine, I can send it if I want to. I could do it on my phone right now. Just send it into a specific room.
Would that scare the people that are home right now?
Probably. I could send it right now. I could say, go clean the kitchen. Go vacuum the kitchen, and it would find its way to the kitchen.
We have a Shark brand one named Jaws, it says here. Metal Shop Mark. Mine is Bender.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
My friend's Roombas are painted like dairy cows. So, so I suggested their potential names: Robessi, Robovine, La Robo con Leche.
Yeah, we did give the second one a name, and I can't remember what it is now. It wasn't distinctive enough, I guess. So now we just say the Roomba. They're really interesting. I find them fascinating. Of course, my son says, they're collecting information about our house.
It's true.
And
mapping
sending
it
back to, and sending
China.
it back to wherever.
They're sending it to China.
Yeah.
They got the blueprints of your house now.
There's a
They
whole
do.
office in China that's keeping track of you. They're building a profile of the Allred house.
I could show you on my phone right now the map it has made of my main floor, where the ballroom and everything.
And the bowling alley.
Is it a ball crawl? Or
No,
is it
no. It's a ballroom where you hold a ball,
Oh.
and it's adjacent to the dining area. Where we have the long table.
Where you dine.
Yeah, we can accommodate 24 people at the dining
Wow.
table.
But it's not a mansion.
No.
All right.
It's a large home with mansion-like qualities,
Oh, okay.
but it's not a mansion.
15 floors was exaggerating. There are only 11.
That's,
Come on.
yeah.
All right, 6:37 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Now, right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win.
A Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
Nice.
Which contains a mug, a T-shirt, a tote bag, a tiny plastic chicken, and sometimes other things that we throw in there.
Mm-hmm. So get that chicken bucket. Call 877-602-9696. Sit through the game Frank Christ presents, and you'll get that prize. 877-602-9696. Big Boy News now brought to you by...
Join us and share a drink with Radio from Hell and Jimmy the Wine Guy at Ken Garff University Club, Rice-Eccles Stadium, March 14th for an afternoon of hand-selected wine, perfectly paired food courses, elevated tasting experience at the stunning University Club. Tickets on sale now. Get yours at x96.com.
And always remember, don't ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Yes.
The actor Shia LaBeouf has said that he believes he needs to sort out his, quote, small man complex rather than undergo another round of substance abuse treatment after his recent arrest on allegations that he battered 3 men at a New Orleans bar while hurling homophobic slurs at them. In an interview posted Saturday on YouTube by the online outlet Channel 5, the Transformers film franchise star also acknowledged, quote, big gay people are scary to him, yet perhaps providing a glimpse at a potential court defense. He also implied that the violence at the center of his arrest erupted only after his alleged victims touched him in a way that made him uncomfortable.
Carrie has.
I got the audio if you want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't think I have a drinking problem. I think I have a different problem, and I'm going to address it.
And what's that problem?
I think I have a small man complex, some kind of Napoleonic, I don't know what it is. I think it's something that has to do with anger and ego more so than my drinking. But that's where I'm at now on my journey, and I'm trying to navigate it. I'll figure it out.
What kind of things set off that anger?
What kind of things set off that anger? I mean, boy, I haven't experienced it for a while, but I'll be honest with you. Big gay people are scary to me.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. If that's homophobic, then I'm that.
Yeah.
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 Who's the sympathetic
No, it just happened one time.
interviewer?
Recently.
Well, that's why got arrested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Channel 5's Andrew Callahan.
I like the way he goes, mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, Shia, the drinking's part of it.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I feel sorry for him, but he's got to get it. He's going to end up dead if he's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hours after the United States and Israel conducted strikes on Iran, Iran's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard said it launched a first wave of drones and missiles targeting Israel, where a nationwide warning was issued as the military said that it was working to intercept incoming Iranian missiles. There was no immediate word on any damage or casualties from the ongoing attack. Well, actually, I had heard a few people were killed in the attack on Israel, 2 or 3, I believe. One thing that's shocking is that they're targeting mainly Israel, and then there are U.S. bases scattered around the Middle East, and they're targeting them. But then they're also lobbing things into Dubai, which is there's no U.S. bases there. It's just a big playground place and a tax-free zone, and they're going after that as well. U.S. Central Command said that there'd been no reports of U.S. casualties. No, that's not true. Donald Trump, as a matter of fact, I heard him say, he said this. He said, I've got the exact quote here, which I thought was really kind of fascinating.
Horrible? It's horrible.
He said, he said, we may lose more Americans. There may be more American casualties. That happens in war.
That's just the way it is.
That happens in war.
He said.
Yeah, that happens
just
in war.
the way it is.
There are 4 deaths so far of American service.
The religious leader of Iran dead. The secular leader, Ahmadinejad, dead.
There were 3 U.S. aircraft
shot down by the Kuwaitis.
Shot down by friendly fire.
Which is a weird I always think that's weird. What's friendly about it?
It's because it's an oops. We didn't mean to shoot you down.
Yeah, go ahead.
All of the pilots were able to eject.
There are 2 in each plane, so there were six pilots. They all ejected and safely. They weren't killed. They were all.
So 4 servicemen dead, you say?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh, well, then let's start a Benghazi hearing or something.
Violent clashes between protesters and security forces in Pakistan. Pakistan borders Iran, I believe. Isn't that right? Anyway, there are clashes in Pakistan's southern port city of Karachi, and in the country's north left at least 22 people dead and more than 120 others injured as demonstrators supportive of the Iranian government attempted to storm a U.S. consulate on Sunday. In the north of the country, demonstrators attacked UN and government offices. The violence came after the United States and Israel attacked Iran. And here, so these people, so we are a country of amateurs here. The internet is ridiculing the Trump administration, and rightfully so, after glaring security breaches were spotted in the Situation Room during the military operation against Iran. The official White House account shared several photos from the Situation Room during Operation Epic Fury on Saturday. Donald Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio were seen in the images, along with White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles. However, several people pointed out
it's not
sensitive...
It's not an Apple Watch, if that's what you're going to say. That's not what it was.
Well, that's what it says here.
It's not.
Well, it's a smartwatch of some sort. Okay.
It's apparently a approved thing. That's not. It's not a thing.
All right. Well, the other thing is there's a map behind them.
The map, yeah,
showing U.S. assets, locations, and enemy location intelligence on the map. Yeah.
And that's not even a Situation Room. That's a couch fort. It's a curtain that they put up in Mar-a-Lago.
Well, there you go. So things are
Operation Epstein Fury.
An arrest has been made days after a local Muslim leader was shot while driving in Sandy, police have announced. Abdul Rauf Afridi was taken into custody and faces multiple charges, including 12 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of felony discharge of a firearm, and 1 count of dangerous discharge of a weapon from a vehicle. On Monday, Imam Shaib was on his way to pray at the Utah Islamic Center when a vehicle pulled alongside his, fired several shots at his vehicle. Police spent days searching for the vehicle, which was described as a white Kia Optima, which was located, and then that led to the arrest of Mr. Afridi, who police say was known to the imam prior to the shooting. No one, including the imam, was injured in the shooting. The Optima's license plate was tracked to Salt Lake dealership. And anyway, they finally find the guy. They contacted his wife, Mr. Afridi's wife, who claimed her husband, quote, struggles with schizophrenia disorder and is currently off his medication. He had become increasingly erratic, she said. She also said that Mr. Afridi had not been home since the day of the shooting, and she was unaware of where he was staying. Through phone tracking, Afridi was finally geolocated in Nevada, and then the investigation continued. Mr. Afridi walked into the Sandy Police Department to ask about a warrant left for him at his dealership and informed records specialists that he was there to turn himself in. When approached by officers,
good they got him.
Yeah, he was. When approached by officers, this is kind of weird. Okay, so it says here, this is wrong. As the investigation continued, Afridi walked into the Sandy Police Department to ask about a warrant left for him at his dealership and informed a records specialist that he was there to turn himself in. When approached by officers, Afridi was allegedly smoking marijuana. He walked into the police. I don't.
That shows you he's not in his right mind.
Or that just doesn't track. I don't know. Anyway, they've got him.
If he's having mental health struggles, that might not occur to him that that's a bad idea.
I suppose. A Utah lawmaker's attempt to strip people who are in the country illegally of access to housing assistance, tuition support, and other public benefits took a step forward Friday after stalling in the legislature earlier in the week. To get some of the controversial measures of his bill, House Bill 88, through the House, Representative Trevor Lee shifted parts of the legislation to another lawmaker's bill. House Bill 88, which called for barring undocumented immigrants from accessing many public benefits, had stalled in the House after a number of Republicans spoke out against it. And then on Friday, legislators were considering House Bill 386, a bill sponsored by Representative Lisa Shepard of Provo, which would repeal 2 immigration programs passed by state lawmakers in 2011, the Guest Worker Program and the Utah Pilot-Sponsored Resident Immigration Program Act. The 2 programs were signed into law by Governor Gary Herbert, but were never officially enacted. So she had introduced a bill to just, would never have used them, let's just get them. But when Shepard's bill came to the floor, Lee made a motion to modify it to include several provisions from his bill. Those changes include creating citizenship requirements for people looking to access state retirement funds, housing assistance from government agencies, broker and investment advisor licenses, and in-state tuition.
Speaking of in-state tuition, our friend Hong Wen, who's my representative and friend of the program, she got up and spoke about this.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now, Hong and her family are immigrants.
From Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. And she talked about how without these programs, and her family, by the way, extremely successful business people.
Very. Yeah.
They came from absolute zero to being contributing members of our community. They employ hundreds of people.
Wynn said that if the bill had been law when she was younger, she would not have been able to go to college. My mother would not have been able to buy the house on the west side and been able to leverage that to build the first restaurant that she had.
This is why it's important.
Mm-hmm. That's important. People who are immigrants and refugees are very often exceptional contributors to society.
They've come here for that American dream, and they want to work hard.
Trevor Lee would like to just take that from anybody he can.
Because that's what Jesus would do.
Boo! And finally, this story. Here's another way that Gina will never die. 2 people were saved in a heart-stopping rescue after their hot air balloon collided with a Texas cell phone tower Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Leaving them dangling nearly 1,000 feet above the ground.
Wow.
I'll never die that way. You're
No,
right.
the Longview Fire Department launched the high-angle rescue just before 9 a.m. after receiving reports that a rainbow hot air balloon had become snagged on the tower. The balloon's envelope was punctured by the sharp edges of the tower and was left dangling roughly 920 feet above the ground. Stomach-dropping photos shared by the department showed the tattered balloon trapped in the tower's bars as the basket, with 2 people inside, swung back and forth in the wind.
Wow. Oh, there it is.
X96.com/live.
Wow.
14 rescuers, including both on- and off-duty responders, scaled the tower, made contact with the frazzled victims. Both were still conscious and didn't report any injuries suffered during the crash. But my God, they must have been scared. They climbed up 1,000 feet, and then they managed to lower them to the ground.
No, thank you.
All right. Weather, traffic.
Okay, so we've got rain, a 90% chance of it off and on throughout the day today, and quite warm, 56 for a high. That rain kind of hangs around all day long and into tonight. It should clear out by tomorrow, it looks like. Traffic, let's see. NP Sam checking in, heading home from work, on the lookout for any free washing machines on I-15. You report back when you see something. Raining and wet roads 215, traffic moving at regular speeds. Another friend of the program says, Jen, please don't call me Jenny listening. I just passed 9th East and 66 South. One car's on a tow truck. The other one is pending being towed. Traffic should be able to get through. Thanks for letting me listen. You bet, Jen. Let's see. Anything else? Nope, but you can send us that or corrections on your name at 33986. Not happy with the air in your home through March? X96 listeners get a free air duct inspection and save $400 on a new Rheem UV air purification system. Breathe easier, cleaner, and healthier. Go to larsonhvac.com/X96.
By the way, Brad Wheeler says that Hong is the first refugee to ever be elected to the Utah legislature.
She's amazing. We love her.
Brad knows everything. Oh, hi, Frank.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Frank Christ has joined us. Frank, the reaper of celebrity souls.
So you must have seen Neil Sedaka over the weekend.
I did. I saw him over the weekend. I told him that his calendar time was up.
Whenever a celebrity dies, it's Frank's unfortunate task to have to go to the scene of the death and collect the essence, the soul of that celebrity, and take them to the distribution center. You know, you probably have an eye on Shia LaBeouf these days, too.
Oh, I'm keeping an eye on him all right.
Yeah.
Repeated trips to New Orleans.
This is a terrible job for Frank, though, because he loves the celebrities.
I love our precious celebrities.
Yeah, you die. Well, you die a little bit. It hurts you so much when they pass.
It makes me so sad. I'm constantly weeping.
I know.
Oh, it's okay, Frank.
Frank joins us to play a game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of 4 celebrities, actors, and he's happy to report that 3 of those actors
They're just fine.
But one of them Frank has had to collect and take away, and it is a contestant's job to determine which one of the celebrities is dead. Do we have somebody who'd like to play?
Callie is here.
Callie, is it?
Callie?
Kaylee?
Hi.
Is it Callie?
Callie.
Hi, Callie. How are you today?
Hi, I'm fine, just fine.
I'm glad, Callie. I'm very glad. Now, Callie, I think you probably know how the game goes, but if you are able to identify the celebrity on this list who is food for worms, shall we say, you will win a prize. And what is that prize, Gina?
Well, it's a Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
All right.
Which is a mug, a T-shirt, a tote bag, a tiny plastic chicken.
And don't forget, Callie, they make wonderful looking hats. So if you when you win your chicken, put it on your head, take a picture, and send it to us, radiofromhell@x96.com. You ready to play?
Sure. Yes.
All right. Now, because it's Casimir Pulaski Day, Mr. Pulaski being a man who sacrificed his life for a country, for an adopted country. He sacrificed his life during the Revolutionary War. Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about people who fought for other countries, so the countries that they were not from. All right? Number 1, Jean-Claude Van Damme, often called the Muscles from Brussels. Van Damme was a karate and kickboxing competitor before he turned to acting. He was the star of several successful action movies like Double Impact, Hard Target, Time Cop, Sudden Death, and he played ass-kicking twins in Double Impact. His movie about fighting for an adopted country, Legionnaire. Van Damme plays a boxer who flees to the Foreign Legion to escape the mob, and he fights for the French Foreign Legion. Number 1, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Number 2 is James Hong, one of the most prolific character actors of all time. He received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He was in numerous films such as Soldier of Fortune, Flower Drum Song, The Sand Pebbles, Chinatown, The In-Laws, and Big Trouble in Little China. And there it is.
Seinfeld 4.
Oh, yeah. That's him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that guy from Seinfeld. His movie about fighting for an adopted country, Chinagate, about international mercenaries in the French Foreign Legion during the First Indochina War. Number 2, James Hong. Number 3, Catherine Deneuve. Considered one of the greatest European actresses on film, she gained acclaim for collaborations with Jacques Demy, starring in The Umbrellas of Cherbourg, The Young Girls of Rochefort, and Donkey Skin. She also starred in Roman Polanski's Repulsion and Louis Buñuel's Belle de Jour. Her movie about fighting for an adopted country, March or Die, starring Gene Hackman as the leader of a multinational unit in post-World War I Morocco. That's Catherine Deneuve. And finally, Brian Keith. He gained recognition in the family film The Parent Trap. He was also in Johnny Shiloh, The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. And on TV, he was the star of Family Affair with Jodie and Buffy. And he was in Hardcastle and McCormick. His movie about fighting for an adopted country, The Wind and the Lion, in which an American hostage situation turns into an alliance between cultures. Number 4, Brian Keith. All right. One of those actors is dead, Callie. Do you know who it is?
Is it Brian Keith?
It is! Brian Keith.
Oh.
He died.
Yay,
he died.
Dead.
Yay, he's dead. He died in 1997. He was 75. He played President Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, in that movie, The Wind and the Lion. All right, you have won the prize, Callie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hang on the line. Katie's going to get some information from you.
It was kind of embarrassing when I took Brian Keith.
How come?
Why was that?
Well, I told him I loved his work in The Wind of the Lion.
Not the name.
Not the name. That's completely wrong.
No.
Oh, well. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Dominic Bonacci from Clearfield says, checking in, going northbound I-15, there's a slowdown a mile south of exit 300, which is 53rd South. Thanks, Dominic. Perry City listener checking in, slow traffic southbound I-15, 56 South in Riverdale. I think it's base entry traffic because somebody else agrees. Hill Air Force Base Northgate backed up onto the highway, slowing southbound traffic. Use caution through there. We've got a crash eastbound I-80 at Bangor Highway. And a crash northbound I-215 west at California Avenue in Salt Lake. Sublime's Me Gusta Festival comes to Utah July 18th at Zions Bank Stadium with Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Pennywise, and more. Tickets are on sale now.
KXRK Provo, we're going to take a break. We'll have sports with Amy Donaldson right after this. Boner of the day coming up. Stand by for all of that. Zero res. Gee.
Oh, it's that time of year to go get your carpets cleaned.
Isn't it always that time of year to get your...
I mean, really? Depends on how messy your kids are and stuff.
Or your dogs.
Or your dogs.
Yeah.
Actually, any time's a good time. But there's a special going on now. That's why it's a good time right now.
Yes.
You should get your carpets clean and your air ducts. They'll do that for you as well. Just give them a call. Zero Res uses patented technology to get your carpets clean the right way without use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer, safe for kids and pets, and unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpet dry in hours, not days. And if for any reason you are not satisfied, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but you might want them to come back and touch up something. They'll re-clean any area you're not happy with for free within 30 days of your appointment. Their deal they have going on right now, $43 per room carpet sale. So give them a call, 866-0RES, or go online at zerores.com to schedule your appointment today. So we have a garage fridge.
Fridge in the garage.
Fridge in the garage. And usually the way you get a garage fridge is you get a new fridge for the house and you move the old one to the garage.
My mother had the Philco refrigerator that we had when I was a little kid. She had that in the garage. It was still working.
Well, Joe learned that, my husband, that there are actual refrigerators
meant for the garage.
And here's why.
Okay.
Especially up in Huntsville at the farm.
Well, yes.
It gets really, really cold. And a traditional refrigerator that is meant for your kitchen is used to operating between, I don't know what the temperature range is, but a normal temperature range.
That's why my garage fridge is weird.
Yes. Because
how is it weird?
Well, because they will shut off.
Yeah.
Because it's cold. And you think, well, that's fine. But what happens is it can get warm inside.
Yes. And there are sections where it's, cold and not cold and,
So Costco has a garage. It's made specifically for
the
extreme temperatures like that. And so we just had one delivered up at the farm. And I'm so glad because Joe gave me a beef update. You know how we're working through the beef.
And I'm willing to help.
Well, because I think you might have to because so we bought half a cow.
Yeah.
Here, and you know that Joe has a spreadsheet.
You know which half you bought?
The left, I think.
Okay.
Where he keeps track of what we have. So here's what we have right now. 51 pounds of ground beef.
Wow.
1 brisket, 1 tri-tip, 2 chuck roasts.
You got gypped on the brisket.
Well, we've eaten some. This is just what we have left. 2 packs of short ribs, 3 packs of stew meat, and 1 eye of round, which is probably going to be for chicken fried steak.
Okay.
So we have a lot of beef still, is what I'm saying. So if you guys want that, and that's where it's living in the garage fridge. So if you guys want some more,
you just want to give us a key to the garage?
just come get whatever you want when you want it.
Give me a key to the garage and I'll help you out.
Okay.
There you go up there.
But so
nothing I like better than free meat.
But just interesting that there's a specific. I didn't know there was such a thing.
I didn't know that either.
I don't. The only thing I think we just kept beer in it.
Well, yeah. So there's a fridge part where we have drinks, and then there's a freezer part where we're working through the beef.
I think what you need is a tap.
Just on the outside.
And have a beer tap in the garage.
Okay.
Michael texted us from Highland, who's apparently a big Maroon 5 fan. He's not very happy
Highland?
in Highland.
Sorry, Michael. Let's see. Is this a sponsored feature?
It should be.
Amy Donaldson Sports. Break.
Well, she's here, Amy Donaldson. She's here with all the latest sports information for you.
Yeah.
Amy, you can follow her on all the socials with AD on Sports. She's also a podcaster, and she has The Making of a Moment and The Letter are her two podcasts, and then one coming.
New one today.
Well,
Launches today.
So now can you say what it's
now
called?
I can say it's Coach's Book Club. Yes. So I've wanted to do this for a while because I have all these really interesting conversations with coaches about the books they're reading, the books that have impacted their lives and their leadership style. And finally, we're doing a podcast. So David James, who used to do this gig.
He used to yell sports at us. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we yell at each other. So the first coach is the U.S. bobsled coach, Chris Vogt, and I think he picked an amazing book. It's called Endurance.
What does David James have to do with it?
He's my co-host. It's the two of us. Yep, the two of us are doing Coach's Book Club.
So now, do the coaches give you the book ahead of time and give you a chance to read it?
Indeed.
Right.
Yeah.
And are they all sports books or some not sports?
No, so the book that Chris Vogt picked is called Endurance. It's the Shackleton's Incredible Journey. It's about an Antarctic exploration in 1915.
Oh yeah, I've read it.
You read it? Yeah, and it's nuts. Yeah, it's an amazing book. It's not a long book, but we talked to them about why they chose that, and I was worried we'd get like 12 self-help books or 12 led the Bible, or like everyone wanted some Vince Lombardi's autobiography or something, but no, it's been amazing.
It's Kalani Satake's Wuthering Heights, so there you go.
There you go. We're gonna publish a list later
That's
today.
A great idea.
Yeah. So and then the thing that I'm actually really loving is in between. So the coach will announce his book and why in the first episode of the month, and at the end we're gonna come back and say, because we will have read it by then. But in the interim, we're gonna talk to other athletes and talk about other books. And it's been I've read so many amazing books in doing this podcast that, I thought I've read every sports book or every sports related book, or I know what people are going to choose, but you will be surprised.
All right.
We're going to have Morgan Scally is going to be one of our coaches.
Excellent.
And I'm reading his book right now, and
This is
love
a great
it.
idea.
I love it.
I look forward to listening.
And hopefully it will revive book reading, because I hear it's on the decline.
So it's called what again?
Coach's Book Club.
Coach's Book Club.
Yeah,
All right.
there you go.
Thank you.
Wherever you get
And
podcasts.
Wherever you get podcasts. And it's a video, which I'm not super crazy about, but you will be able to watch that on KSLSports.com.
Are you putting on some makeup?
Bill, I had to. Like it was. I didn't at first, and my kid was like, "Mom, you look 162 years old. You gotta step up your game." So yeah, I'm actually like ironing clothes and stuff. It's crazy. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Right. Okay,
let's go. It's March. It's madness. It's about to happen here. Let's see. Number 19, BYU men lost. They lost two actually. They lost Tuesday to UCF, and then Saturday to West Virginia. 79-71 on that score. They're now 8-8. Remember they lost Richie Saunders, but
not good since then.
I think not consistent, right? Like, so there's that leadership and there's the things he does well for them, and now they're trying to figure out how that's going to happen. And sometimes someone steps up, and sometimes they don't. So they finish the season this Saturday versus number 16 Texas Tech, and then they'll have the Big 12 tournament, which starts on March 12th in Kansas City.
If they're having trouble, I would suggest the coach read Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Might help.
I will say this. I'm going to give you a little teaser. One of the best books we've been recommended, The Drunkard's Walk. Not going to tell you about it. Just going to throw that out there.
Okay.
Take a look later.
Yeah.
Utah men, they lost to number 4 Iowa State last Tuesday, and on Saturday they lost 73-60 to Arizona State. They are now 2-14, bottom of the standings. They play Colorado on Tuesday, and they will end the season March 7th at Baylor. Utah State lost to San Diego State, and remember, I was like, this is a must-win for them because they're number 1 and number 2. Well, it turns they lost to them, and then they beat Grand Canyon 74-69 on Saturday. But San Diego State decided to lose to New Mexico. So
we're back where we started.
You're back to number one. Utah State, number one in the Mountain West. Their tournament starts Wednesday, March 11th. I think UNLV, March 7th is the end of their season. Let's see. Weber State, 10-7. They beat Idaho State Saturday, 83-73. Up next for them is Portland State today. That is their season finale. Portland State is the number one team in the conference, and Weber State is number 5 in the Big Sky for now. Hopefully they move up with this if they win. Utah women, they finish with an 87-67 win over Arizona on Saturday, and they are 8-10, just ahead of BYU. Who BYU women are 9-9. BYU women ending on a series of wins. They beat Colorado 75-62, and up their conference tournament. Let's see, when does it starts? Like right away, I think. Let's see. So Utah got a number 8 seed, so they're going to have a bye, and BYU is a number 9 seed, and so the games actually start tomorrow in this tournament. Okay. So BYU will open the conference at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City on Wednesday against number 16 Houston, a team they have already beat. If they win, they'll play Utah on Thursday. So, all right. And just to let you know, BYU has beat the women's team every time this year, which there's an argument. Okay,
they're due,
or they're not. We'll see. So Utah Valley University Athletics, I think we talked about this. They're having some issues with.
They want to leave the conference.
Yeah, they're leaving the WAC for the Big West, and they were the
WAC is suing
the WAC
them?
was saying you have to pay us $1 million, and if you don't pay us $1 million, you're not going to be able to play in the postseason. Yeah. A federal judge issued a temporary restraining order, so those student athletes could participate in postseason competition, and the men's track team made it worth their while because they won the indoor championship for the first time since 2015. And it looks, I don't know how that will shake out.
So is it because they have a contract with the WAC, and that so it's a violation of the contract, and
there's an exit fee.
It's written down somewhere that you owe $1 million if you want to leave.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think the issue in this case is timing.
They claim they had an understanding that it would be okay, and that now they're reneging on it.
Yeah, because they couldn't get what they wanted.
Because they probably didn't start negotiating for this until they went to the WAC and said, "Hey, by the way, we're going to do this. Is that okay?"
But I think the WAC said because they thought they could get other teams they could get someone else. There's
to replace
and it didn't happen. So now they're like, "Give us our $1 million or stay." Right. So and then there was a disaster at the USTAF, so Utah Track, the half marathon championship, at literally, I think it was like at 1.5 miles to 2 miles at the end of the race. Jess McLean is way out in front. I mean, I may be 400 meters ahead of the next two runners who will all have a pretty significant lead over the rest of the pack. And they are led off track by the lead vehicle, the lead vehicle that takes you through the course.
Well, that's not their fault.
And so they just follow and go significantly off course, end up finishing 9th, 12th, and 13th.
Oh, that's not fair.
And I was like obsessed with this yesterday, reading like why would they deny this appeal? And the reason that they can't fix this or change it while the results stand is because there is no remedy for this. So you can't, rerun. My house is like, just rerun the race. You can't do that. And that's the thing about this kind of thing. It happens one time, and so
that sucks.
They lose out on thousands of dollars.
Couldn't they have said though, these three people were obviously going to cross the finish line before the rest of the
I guess they could, but that's just not. I mean, this is. The thing about running is the clock is king, and so that's what it is. What it is. The one thing they did say that U.S. Track Association said, and they also said that the course wasn't marked correctly. So even if they hadn't followed the lead vehicle, it wasn't marked the way it was supposed to be marked according to the contract. But they did say that one thing that these women lost out on is this automatic berth to World Championships, and so. They're going to pick that team in May, and they said, we're going to consider what happened here. So we'll see what happened. I don't know. It was a nightmare. The poor woman who won, Molly Bourne, lovely woman, said, I didn't win. This is awful. You can't even have this moment. Yeah. She had a personal best, and she was like, this
And did they take
stinks.
whoever was driving the pace car, the lead car, and take them out and just execute them on the spot.
I'm sure that person is in hiding. And my favorite thing is that the Track Association said it's also the Atlanta Track Club's fault. So talk to them. The course wasn't marked. So also Utah Jazz lost, Utah Mammoth lost, and Love Volleyball lost. So
there you go.
We'll just rush that in.
And I don't know why you looked pointedly at me and said, the name of the book is The Drunkard's Walk. I don't know why.
Because you'll love it. You will love it.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It is. You are going to love this book.
I just looked it up. It looks interesting.
Yeah. It's a definitely, I think you will really like it.
All right.
So,
Amy Donaldson, thank you very much.
AD on sports.
There you go. All right. Traffic.
A bunch of people letting us know that Hill Air Force Base Northgate is backed up onto the highway and slowing southbound traffic. I bet because of, let's just say it, we're at war with Iran. Because of that, they're doing extra checks and stuff, letting people on to base. Crash eastbound I-80 Bangor Highway. Crash northbound I-215 west at California Avenue. And whatever you're seeing, you can text us at 33986.
All right, we've got boners coming up here, the candidates you'll be considering. Boner candidate number 1 is, that'll teach the little jerk to try and apologize. Boner candidate number 2, congratulations, you've been accepted as a student at BYU. Not. And boner candidate number 3, I guess this kind of police behavior is becoming more acceptable.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after a short break and a song. Stand by for that. UtahAdvocates.com.
The Advocates. That's a personal injury law firm, and they're local, and it's a small, kind of a small boutique firm. Some of those, those big injury law firms, they've got like 300-400 attorneys.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know how you do anything personal.
Exactly.
But with the Advocates, all you have to do, 801-355-5550, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's all you have to do. And they're terrific at their job. They don't charge you a dime for the phone call. They assess your case on the phone, and if they think you have a case, then they'll take it, and they don't charge you any money out of pocket. And that's really remarkable. So they get you a settlement. They will get you a settlement if they take your case. So if you've been hurt in an accident, this is where you turn. 801-355-5550 or go to UtahAdvocates.com.
Did you know you could stream radio?
You want to see my bowling shoes? Oh, aren't those nice?
Whose thing are we going to do?
I don't care.
He claimed the time.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. I got this in the mail, and I won't mention the name of the place, but it's a sushi buffet and one of those big one price everything. You can eat it, everything. And there are a couple of things on it. So it's this flyer that came in the mail to announce the grand opening. And there are a couple of things on here that are really interesting. For instance, it says it gives you the lunch price, all you can eat sushi and buffet. Lunch price $17.99, dinner price $26.99. Saturday and Sunday holiday will be all-day dinner price. All-you-can-eat menu includes ramen, seafood, meats, appetizers, soup, salad, desserts, fresh fruits, vegetables, sushi roll, nigiri sushi, and much more. Kids over 5 feet tall will be charged adult price. So they measure you. They measure your height.
People are lying about, no, Mike, this kid is only 6 years old, but he looks 13, but he's...
Or it's 30-year-old people who are under 5 feet tall. I don't know. But so kids over 5 feet tall. But then there's another thing on here that it took me a while to figure out exactly. And Carrie, maybe you could read these 2 coupons here. Read those 2 coupons.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, $3 off lunch per person. Kanpan Chanut cow bin with any other offer.
I love it. Can you figure out what it means? You can figure out what it means.
Cannot combine with any other offer.
Yeah, but
CENNOOTCOWBIN.
It's close. Well, no, it's not even close, is it? Yeah, cannot be combined with any other offer,
Yeah.
but it was obviously written by someone who doesn't really speak English.
This made it to print.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just open it up. There are dozens and dozens of pictures of sushi rolls in there.
Yeah.
And they all look exactly the same. I think they just look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean,
They have different names and they describe different ingredients, but they just look exactly the same. I mean, I'm going to go try it, of course, but
Kanpan Canute cow bin with any other offer.
coupon cannot be.
Cannot be combined with any other offer.
I mean, it's close.
It's
cow bin.
It's kind of charming,
But
actually.
well, I mean, yeah, but
You would think somebody would catch it somewhere along the line.
Bless their hearts.
Mm-hmm. God love them. I wish them nothing but the best. These places are becoming hugely popular again. There's always been, like that one on 21st and 3rd across from the Home Depot, and there's one on. But now they're starting to pop up everywhere.
I just the idea of all you can eat sushi kind of bothers me.
It sounds like to me like you have a lot of fish and they're trying to get rid of it, and it's before it goes bad. So it's all you can eat.
And it does kind of sit out there for a while.
Yeah. Well, it's on. They put it on ice.
Do they?
Yeah.
You know that, do you?
Yes. Yeah.
You're absolutely sure.
Well, I've seen it. On these beds of ice there, but it is kind of. It's
No
kind of.
thanks.
It's I'll go back to the hot pot one. Those are good, and they're kind of on the same principle. That there's a lot of stuff to eat there for one price.
I mean, people are pointing out that if you have stipulations, the under 5 foot thing, it should be a limit on belt size. Really, it should.
You would think, yeah. But they
Do
measure.
people over 5 feet tall eat more?
Come over here. I have to measure your child.
Maybe
before-
they didn't want to give an age. They just wanted to say a size of person.
Well, no, it gives ages too.
Oh,
it says there's a price for ages 6. Kids ages 3 to 5. It's $5.99 for lunch. Kids ages 6 to 10. It's $11.99 for lunch. But if your kid is between the ages of 3 and 5 and is 5 feet tall, then it's going to be the full adult price. Because even though he's only 5 years old, he's going to eat like a human being.
He can put
like
it
a
away.
Man. Yeah. He's going to eat like a man.
Yeah, that tall kid can put it away.
I don't know how they do this. And I went to that hot pot place, and I don't know how they do it. It's just so much stuff, and they just keep shoveling it out. It's amazing.
Buy low, sell high.
Yeah, that's right. Which
is why that Korean barbecue place we went to in Hawaii was not good. It was a lot of food,
just
and really
marginal.
cheap. But boy,
I'd rather have less of good food
I was
than
working
a lot of bad food.
Yeah, I was working hard to chew up that gristle.
Have you ever been to a buffet, that kind of dining that's been good?
A buffet?
Yeah, or something like that.
No, they're usually average. I've never encountered a
kind of-
wow, this is great.
Yeah. Yeah, they're always kind of
They're
just
always kind of average.
Sometimes they're terrible, and then sometimes they're like, well, okay.
I mean, the cruise ship that we were on, it was better than I expected. But that's again, this is, it's just a step up from what buffet you're used to. It's a little bit better than you expected. Still not great, but
I don't trust it.
Better than you expected.
Because I also have the thought of, as I'm grabbing the serving spoon, about all the other people grabbing the serving spoon and touching the serving.
That's why I don't. I just use my hands. It's a potato salad. I don't use the spoon. I just scoop it out with my hand. That way, I know I'm not going to get any germs off the spoon.
Malk?
Huh?
It's not milk, it's mulk. What are
Mulk.
you doing? Of course it's affordable. Yeah, it was the sharing of the utensils
Nope.
and all of that. It was, it kind of bugs.
I also just don't like the atmosphere of the when you're at a buffet and there are people there's no order to it. They're just kind of
it's not
crowding
relaxing.
in.
It's not. No.
Now, see, here's a texter. Storytellers Cafe in Grand California at Disneyland is the best buffet, hands down. Disagree.
Where's the better
disagree.
buffet?
No,
Oh.
that place used to be good.
Oh.
Before it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. You could just order breakfast there, and it was good. But the buffet is, the waffles were dry. It's, I got to say hi to Chip and Dale and Pluto, but...
Well, that was worth it.
It's... And also, Sue, she's got the rule about buffets. If you say it's good for a buffet, still not good.
It's just got to be good, period.
Still not good.
I have to admit, I used to like going to the Sizzler, the salad bar there, and it wasn't like high quality food. It was okay.
Yeah.
But
I used to like the Wendy's salad bar too, but I wasn't as picky
Again,
back
if you
then.
can
I was
do it
poor,
better at
you know.
home,
Exactly.
stay home.
Let's see, some of those spendy Vegas buffets keep the riffraff out, and you can get all the crab and lobster you want, says Guy in the chat room.
But then don't you feel obligated to eat more than you really want because it's all you can eat?
Well, it's you got to get your money's worth.
But that's not good either.
No,
that's the my brother-in-law's rule. Bread's for suckers. That's where that comes from. All right, 7:25. Time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote which of these 3 candidates is the worst. Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, March 2, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, you will vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive
a can't buy it, got to win it Radio from Hell boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1, that'll teach the little jerk to try and apologize. A Colorado businessman grabbed a 15-year-old boy by the neck and tossed him to the floor for accidentally splashing water on his wife at the In-N-Out Burger. Well, the guy has avoided jail time. Lewis Kalisher was handed 30 months probation for his rage-filled attack, captured on video at the Loveland, Colorado fast food joint. Lucas Kalisher was captured on video grabbing this boy by the neck and throwing him to the floor. So what happened was the kid was apparently horseplay, splashing water with 2 of his friends. Accidentally, some of the water splashed on Mr. Kalisher's wife.
She's made of sugar.
So the kid came, saw what had happened. And he went over to the table to apologize.
Yeah.
When Mr. Kalisher grabbed him, placed both of his hands around the front and back of his neck, pulled him down to the table, and then threw him backward onto the floor. Mr. Kalisher and his wife fled the restaurant before the cops arrived, but he surrendered to police later that night. The video posted to Facebook captured Kalisher ordering the startled boy to apologize and then threw him down onto the floor. "You don't treat a lady that way," he said. And the kid everybody else in the restaurant said the kid was going over to apologize. And he just rammed him to the floor. But he gets 30 months probation for that. Boner candidate number 1. That'll teach the little jerk to try and apologize. Here's boner candidate number 2. Congratulations. You've been accepted as a student at BYU. Not. Brigham Young University is apologizing after 9 prospective students mistakenly received letters saying you have been accepted to the university.
Whoops.
The university said that a systems error led to those applicants being told that they were admitted to BYU when they were, in fact, not admitted. We are truly sorry that an unfortunate error in our admissions decision notification system resulted in 9 prospective students mistakenly receiving congratulatory messages of acceptance.
They should make them have to accept them.
This is according to BYU admissions director Chad Johnson. This is our sincere apologies, Johnson. We know that admissions decisions are highly anticipated, and we recognize this mistake caused confusion and disappointment.
Thanks, Chad.
Our BYU admissions team is working to ensure this mistake does not occur again in the future. Like one of those students and his family, it was a very painful experience, I'm sure for others, but Owen Johansson is the one they're talking about here. 18 years old, high school senior, lives in Oakton, Virginia. Got a letter of acceptance to BYU 2 weeks ago. Woohoo! I made it! And both of his parents went to BYU.
Yeah.
So he was particularly excited that he would be able to follow in the family tradition. And then he went through the process of accepting the admission, finding a roommate, and then so they went through all of that.
Wow.
Find a roommate.
We're in this process with Mohammed getting acceptances and stuff.
Well,
and it's so exciting when they come through and go, oh, you're admitted. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Get ready for that rejection letter.
Yeah.
The rejection letter and he didn't even find out about it until he went to try and go to get his portal, to his admissions portal. And he goes to his admissions portal, and the Welcome BYU had been replaced with a rejection letter.
Let him in. Let all 9 of them in.
Jeez.
You can fit 9 more kids in your class.
Boner candidate number 2. Congratulations, you've been accepted to BYU. Not. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Well, I guess this kind of police behavior is just becoming more acceptable.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
Join us and share a drink with Radio from Hell and Jimmy the Wine Guy at the Ken Garff University Club at Rice Eccles Stadium March 14th for an afternoon of hand-selected wine, perfectly paired food courses, elevated tasting experience at the stunning University Club. Tickets are on sale now. Get yours at x96.com.
And always remember, don't ever forget. Oh.
Traffic? No,
not traffic. No.
I don't forget traffic.
It's this.
Views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, I didn't think this would happen, but cameras are once again rolling on Jonathan Majors, the embattled actor whose career halted in the wake of his arrest and 2023 assault conviction. The Creed and Ant-Man star is shooting his first movie in 4 years in the form of an untitled action movie from bonfire legend and right-wing media company Daily Wire.
Yep.
Deadline was first to report the news, which has been reposted on the Daily Wire social media pages. The untitled film hails from Kyle Rankin, who guest did a movie called Run, Hide, Fight, who's currently directing his own screenplay. It'll be produced by Dallas Sonier. Oh, Bone Tomahawk. That was a cool movie.
Mm-hmm.
And conservative commentator Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Who co-founded the Daily Wire. While details about the plot and cast are being kept under wraps, the story has been compared to the 1980s and 90s action movies Red Dawn and Toy Soldiers, which both involve teenage boys banding together to defeat invading enemies. We'll see. I'm not predicting a big hit here, but
no,
we'll see.
But no one else will hire him.
Exactly.
So. The Utah House of Representatives plans to censure a district judge who was criticized for comments he made during a sentencing hearing. House Resolution 8, sponsored by Representative Matt McPherson, Republican of West Valley, is expected to be introduced and passed over the next few days before the legislative session ends on Friday. Does it end this week? Nobody? Anybody?
I don't know.
It says Friday, and I'm not sure. I thought maybe it did it end this past week?
Oh.
In the resolution, which was obtained and reviewed by KSL, House lawmakers condemned 7th District Judge Dawn Torgeson's conduct during a hearing last year as prejudicial to the administration of justice and something that brings his judicial office into disrepute. House Speaker Mike Schultz Hooper, strong supporter of the censure, Schultz was quick to call on Torgerson to resign after some of his remarks became public and said that the judge needs to be held accountable. Torgerson, back in 2025, this is what he did, and you'll remember this. He presided over a sentencing hearing in Grand County for Aiden Hoffman, who was 22 at the time. According to the court documents, Hoffman possessed and distributed child sexual abuse material, including images of children. I'm not going to read that. Hoffman pleaded guilty to 2 felonies. 10 others were dropped. Prosecutors pushed for prison time, while Hoffman's defense attorney asked for no additional incarceration, arguing it fell within the recommended sentencing guidelines. As Torgerson conducted the sentencing, he referred to the nearly 4 months that Mr. Hoffman had already spent in jail before getting released with conditions, saying that 112 days is a lot of jail time. It's a lot of jail time for someone your age who comes from some level of privilege. While scolding Hoffman for his crimes, the judge also suggested that the defendant could help other young men in his situation, and he ended up placing Hoffman on probation for 4 years, requiring him to register as a sex offender. You have more of a voice than some because you do come from a background of some privilege. During the hearing, Torgerson, who also viewed 2 videos that Hoffman possessed showing children being abused, afterward the judge said, "I've seen worse."
Oh, yeah.
While adding that he did not mean to minimize what Hoffman did.
That's exactly what it did.
That's what it did. I've seen worse, and you come from a background of privilege. And he didn't resign. He still has it. He's still a judge. So, let's see. Prominent political figures in Utah have begun weighing in on Saturday, or been weighing in on Trump's decision to attack Iran. In a statement sent to Fox News, Senator John Curtis, who's a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, said that strikes are part of a targeted effort to protect the American people. I'm not sure.
Protect us from what?
I'm not sure how that's going to happen because, what's there. People are worried now. What's going to happen is that there's going to be terrorism happening here in the United States.
Not just that, but they're attacking military bases all over the Middle East.
Well, I don't know how that protects us, but that's Curtis is saying. That's what he says, and nobody's saying that Iran's regime was anything but awful.
No, they were bad people.
So I don't. It's just weird to me. So back in like 1949 or something like that, the CIA toppled the regime in Iran and put in place the Shah of Iran. He was the puppet head of the. He was the U.S.'s puppet, and he ran the country for years. And he was not very good. He was very harsh and the laws were strict, and the people hated him, and so they were begging for a revolution, and they got one. Now and then Ayatollah Khomeini took over.
Now his son,
he lives here.
Lives here. They did a big interview with him yesterday on 60 Minutes, and there's some thought that he may be an interim leader put into place.
Great. I had Iranian friends at the time of the revolution, and they were saying the Shah, he's terrible, we hate him, but there's this great man that's going to come. He's the Ayatollah Khomeini. He's going to come, and everything will be great. And then the Ayatollah Khomeini came, and then I saw my friends, and I said, "So what do you think?" And they said, "Oh man, we were."
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. One woman was killed following a plane crash near Apple Valley in Washington County on Saturday. The Washington County Sheriff's Office said it received a call of a downed aircraft at 10:17 a.m. Deputies located the aircraft on a mesa southwest of Apple Valley. The pilot was found inside the aircraft, died at the scene. Officials had not yet released the victim's identity, but said she was a 40-year-old woman from Boulder City, Nevada. Judge Clarence Thomas was supposed to come to Utah, apparently.
Ew.
During a closed-door session of a legal conference last week, Justice Thomas expressed concerns that the Supreme Court faced increasing polarization, incivility, and security threats, including one that apparently has led the justice to appear at an event remotely instead of in person as planned. In rare remarks, Thomas told a crowd of lawyers and students gathered at American University's law school that he had hoped to attend the event in person, but a security risk had forced him to alter his plans. I apologize for having to change things. I wanted to make sure that I didn't endanger anyone by my mere presence, he said, appearing from the Capitol Hill office of Senator Mike Lee. Without specifying the security concern, at the same time, I encourage you not to follow the example of the things that have happened that prevent us from being together. Huh? I don't know what that means. I think he wanted to get Ginny and load her up the motorhome and come out here to Utah, but it was
Sleep in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, that's what he says he likes to do.
He says he does.
Let's see, what else do we have here? Donald Trump insists that Howard Lutnick is not just innocent. He's very innocent.
Very innocent.
How can you be very innocent?
After a contentious Senate Appropriations Subcommittee hearing earlier this month, in which Lutnick testified that he visited Jeffrey Epstein's Caribbean island in 2012 with his family and some other people, top committee Democrats pushed Lutnick on Friday for further details on his relationship with the convicted sex offender. In a letter sent to Lutnick, Senator Chris Van Hollen and Senator Jeff Merkley, a member of the subcommittee, requested all of Lutnick's meetings, phone calls, and correspondence with Epstein or his associates during the time they were acquainted. The photo was removed. A photo of Lutnick and Epstein was removed from the release after being misidentified as containing nudity. Whatever the reason was for it being hidden, this ultimately guaranteed Lutnick and his trip to Pedophile Island a news cycle all to itself. Why are you covering up the picture of Epstein's friend Lutnick? Wrote Representative Ted Lieu. But Donald Trump says when asked about it, no, Howard he's innocent. He's very innocent. Not just innocent.
Extremely innocent.
What? Very innocent. More innocent than there are people who are innocent, and then there are people who are very innocent.
Yeah. All right. Weather, traffic.
Well, we've got rain today. Likely, could even see some thunderstorms this afternoon. And that rain's going to hang around all day today and into tonight. And then it'll taper off overnight tonight into tomorrow. High of 56 today, overnight low 40. And let's see what traffic we have for you. Friend of the program says stop and go traffic southbound I-15 North Salt Lake at the 6 North exit. 215 at a snail's pace between I-15 interchange and I-80 interchange down to one lane. Those all came in via text at 33986. If you see something, please let us know and I will pass it along.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Well, I guess this kind of police behavior is just becoming more acceptable. Arkansas State Trooper Amber Cass didn't know that a car traveling on Interstate 630 near Little Rock was transporting a child in anaphylactic shock to the emergency room. She didn't know that a passenger in the vehicle was on the line with a 911 dispatcher. But she did think it was a good idea to ram the vehicle and send it into a high-speed tailspin. It was, after all, going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. The State Police Office of Professional Standards is conducting an investigation into the trooper's action. Nobody was hurt, fortunately, and driver Dylan Hess will not face charges, state police said. The trooper used the ramming technique known as a tactical vehicle intervention to halt Mr. Hess's Jeep Grand Cherokee near downtown Little Rock, state police said. Cass is seen in a reflection on the Jeep advancing on the car with her pistol drawn. Cass chastises Mr. Hess, telling him that if he had stopped, he would have gotten to the hospital a lot quicker. He apologizes. Now you've got a felony charge, Cass says. It's a cartoonish caricature of conduct we've decided to accept from police. Inappropriate, violent escalation that makes the situation more dangerous. After learning the circumstances, delaying transport of the victim, and spiteful, look what you made me do. That's essentially what it is. You made me do this.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 3. I guess this is kind of police behavior becoming more acceptable.
All right. Let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. That'll teach the little jerk to try and apologize. Colorado businessman grabbed a 15-year-old boy by the neck and threw him on the floor for accidentally splashing water on his wife at an In-N-Out Burger. And the kid was just about to try and apologize when that happened. Boner candidate number 2, congratulations, you've been accepted as a student at BYU. Not. Brigham Young University apologizing after 9 prospective students mistakenly received letters saying that they had been accepted when they had not been. And Boner candidate number 3, I guess this kind of police behavior is becoming more acceptable.
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst, the one that you think should win Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text. And text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie. She's in the producer's booth. She will take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, March 2, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. You've got just like 3 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. This is Boner of the Day. Bill Frost telling us what's on TV coming up.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah Word of the Day, and today's word is...
Well, it's lots of words today. As the following scene plays out, you're going to hear lots of ways of Utah speaking, too many to mention here. Without further ado, I give you the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle.
Hello. I'm the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle. I'm here with Mona Community Notes.
Daddy, I've been working on my Mona Civil War reenactment. Can I read this?
Denver, this is important city business.
But please, Daddy.
Oh, all right then. Let's hear it.
My dearest Daddy, I write to you without hope that I may see the morrow. The battle to free Mona from our brutal overlords, the Nephi City Council. The shelling is constant and endless. The Nephites have taken the high ground atop the Texaco outhouses, and their cannon ring out with constant destruction. As we moved on from victory at the Battle of the Chevron Station, our hopes were high as the Nephites appeared to lack sufficient supplies for a long battle. Alas, with a resupply to the Burger King from the Nephites, such hopes were quickly dashed. The enemy continues to dig in a position at the Flying J. The trucker showers running constantly. The enemy soldiers fight clean and refreshed. We have had naught to eat for days but Frito pie with Wolf brand chili from the Chevron. Our supply of stale bread and old deli meat from the Subway dumpster running out 2 days ago. Our only hope is for reinforcements from Salem in the next days, or we shall be overrun and lose our position. Daddy, my love for you and for my beloved town of Mona, Utah knows no bounds. Should I survive this ordeal, I cannot wait to share the joy of a rope swing and a swim at the Burston Ponds. Though our position is in peril, I and my company of Mononites will give you all and give you our all to the cause. Excuse me, I gotta erase that. Mona City will be free. Please pray for us, Daddy. Your beloved son, Denver Criddle.
Folks, I love my boy. He has a real strong imagination. Denver, I think maybe it's time you started up with that counselor again. You like Dr. Dinklage, don't you?
Oh, I do, Daddy. She's so nice. But didn't she say that there was no point in me coming back?
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the
All right, 7:50. Let's award the boner.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by Hot Pot.
And discover your next adventure, buy the latest gear, and learn from the experts at Sportsman's Expo, March 12th through the 15th at Mountain America Expo Center, Sandy.
Again, solid voting for every candidate. And by that I mean boner candidate number one. I'll teach a little jerk to try and apologize. 41 votes. That's solid.
Pretty good.
Solid block of votes. Number two, congratulations, you've been accepted to BYU Nod. That got 61 votes. Pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
But it couldn't beat boner candidate number three. I guess this kind of police behavior is becoming more acceptable. 172 votes and is boner of the day.
There you go. That's your boner of the day for today, March 2, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week.
So I had family in town this weekend. This is Minnesota family.
Oh,
why do you have Minnesota family?
There's. Remember, I went to that.
I know
family
why.
reunion.
Yeah.
A couple months ago. We have there is Minnesota family, and they are the German Norwegian side of the family. The Irish side of the family has German Norwegian.
Okay.
The pilot that I told you about who was shot down in World War II.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that side of the family.
Okay. Which side of the family is more successful?
I don't
Better
know.
not say, huh?
But we had those cousins in town, Hans and Riva.
Hans and Riva.
Yeah, that's how you can tell they're
Hans and Riva.
German Norwegian.
Definitely from the
And they were in Salt Lake for a bit for a conference, and then they went up and were spending a couple days at my sister's house.
What kind of a conference?
He's a geologist. There was a big geology conference.
Oh, I thought there was a lot of excitement.
There is. Very exciting.
They're minerals, Marie.
And so in Salt Lake for a couple days, and then he went up to stay at my sister's house in Huntsville. And we said, well, if you're up north, we got to take you to our favorite restaurant in Ogden. You guys know my favorite restaurant in Ogden.
The Prairie Schooner.
The Prairie Schooner. If you go to x96.com/live, you can see the covered wagon we were eating in. And we were very excited. Oh, you got to come to the Prairie Schooner. It's great. You're going to love it. And my sister and I, you can see we're sitting there at the end of the table, and we're very excited. And And the waiter comes up to take it, and they hand us the menus. We don't need a menu.
Yeah.
Don't need them.
What's your usual?
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Well, Hans and Riva don't have a
They don't have
they need a menu.
They needed a menu. But my sister and I said, we would like our usual, please. Our chicken fried steak.
Of course.
They have really good chicken fried steak at Prairie Schooner. And our waiter said, we're out.
What?
And Carrie, your reaction was our reaction.
That's when Gina picks up the table and flips it.
What do you mean you're out?
What day of the week was this?
Saturday.
In the day,
Or
early
Friday.
Day?
It was Friday.
Friday.
No, it was Friday evening.
Wow. Friday evening.
They were out.
So
He
they'd
said,
had a run on chicken
yeah,
fried steak.
He said, I'm sorry, we had a big party in here, and they all wanted, and I've never had anything.
You've never had anything else there.
And it was kind of embarrassing because Mikkel and I were just furious, and our poor guests, Hans and Riva, didn't understand our
rightfully
upset.
so. Rightfully so. They would. Why couldn't? I mean, why could? I mean, I would just look at you and go, there is a menu with dozens of items on it.
That's not
Pick
okay.
Something else.
It's not okay.
Oh, that's right. Our cousins are children.
And our waiter was a waiter we hadn't had before. Usually when we're at Prairie Schooner, we have Courtney. And Courtney knows
Courtney
our order.
knows her.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she walked by and we said, Courtney, you're out of chicken
Courtney,
fried steak.
damn it.
She's like, I know, I'm so sorry. I don't know what you guys are going to do. So,
What did you do?
I mean, so they have the little steak bites there, which is an appetizer. It's not the same thing as the chicken fried steak. So after all of this, I'm home yesterday.
I'd
and
like to know what Courtney and Riva had.
I think everybody just ended up getting
Steak?
Yeah, which was fine. But yesterday, I'm cleaning out my bookshelves.
Okay.
And what did I run across in my bookshelves was the Radio from
Here it
Hell,
is.
Not for Children children's book.
Oh, there's a picture of the chair.
And I thought, I forgot we did this.
Yeah,
we
I
did
did
it as
too.
a fundraiser years ago for the road home. And it's written like a children's book. You know, A is for alcohol is the first one. And I'm flipping through it and I get to C. And do you know what C is for?
Let's see. A, B, C.
Chicken fried
Wait.
steak.
C is for chicken fried steak on my plate. It's brown and it's hot, and to eat it, I can't wait.
And I sent a picture of that to Hans and Riva, and I said, now maybe you'll understand how important chicken fried steak is, because we did a children's book, and my selection for the book was the letter C for chicken fried steak.
And you'll notice that that I am depicted as what I really am, and that's a child. So I'm looking through this book.
Mm-hmm.
Did we write these?
Yes. That's how you got chicken fried steak is as C. We divided them up.
Because I don't recall any of these that I wrote. How did we divide them up? Do we know? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But the illustrations are absolutely charming.
Yeah, remember it says in there who did, a friend of the program did it.
It says it's illustrated by Amy Forston. Amy Forston.
Yeah.
Where is Amy Forston?
I don't know. Amy, are you listening?
These are charming illustrations.
It's a really cute.
It's very well laid out and put together.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Now,
you forgot we did this, didn't you?
I did. Now the name, the writing isn't.
Well, it's written like a children's book. It's
Yeah,
not supposed to be highbrow writing.
Here's one for Carrie. N is for Nudical.
Ah.
Carrie has one. Can you guess which one is? This game is sure fun. That doesn't really rhyme very well. But, let's see. Let's do another one here. Oh, there was one for me that was really telling. This is a good one. F is for Flip, the Utah Square Swap. God knows what you're meaning, and he wishes you'd stop.
Yeah, you've got one ball. I've got one solid ball.
This is really... We should do a sequel to this.
We should.
Sweet Lady Cancer took one of my nads.
True.
P is for Pissed Off. P is also for pound. What Bill does to the table when he's pissed off, we found.
See, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's all right.
You know who has one real testicle?
That's what they call it. They call it a nudicle.
Yeah.
He's got one ball! Un testículo!
There was an old World War II song, too. Hitler has only one ball, and Himmler has something similar. Or,
really?
Oh, Goering has only one ball. Himmler has something similar, and Hitler has no balls at all. Something like that. Yeah.
One testicle!
Didn't know I was a World War II vet, did you?
I did not.
Well, this one's a really sweet little book. I like it.
My ball hurts.
Maybe because you're always touching it.
Hey, when you only got one, you like to make sure it's still there.
I don't remember that one.
That's good. You know what we could do is just reissue it. We could do a reissue of it. I would take there's a quote on the back of it that I would take off. It says, I'd like to tell you, this is on the back cover, I'd like to tell you that this book is an epic in contemporary literature and destined for a nod from the Pulitzer Prize folks, but I haven't read it. I'm waiting for the movie. Richard Paul Evans, #1.
Yeah, we'd take that off.
We'd take
That's
that
how
off.
long ago you can tell that was.
Best-selling author of Dust Bunny. Of Dust Bunnies Do the Work.
Crash northbound I-15 45th South in Murray, off to the left shoulder. We've got debris on the roadway northbound I-215 West at the I-80 interchange. An earlier crash at southbound I-215 West near the I-80 interchange damaged the barrier in the construction zone. 2 left lanes are blocked for repairs. Expect 30-minute delays in that area. And this also comes to us from a friend of the program. Tell everyone to stay away from I-215 at I-80. Both directions are down to 1 lane. They're fixing the center barrier. Thank you, Infinity member, for sending that in at 33986.
All right, so we will take a break. We'll be back after these. Bill Frost is here to tell us what's on TV this week. Stand by for that. SALT Mediation Group.
You know, divorce in Utah doesn't have to involve courtrooms and attorneys battling it out and people at each other's throats.
I mean, that's thousands of dollars, you know.
SALT Mediation Group can help you navigate divorce smoothly, privately, affordably, a lot less than hiring attorneys, and also with a lot less acrimony. And you probably won't even have to ever step into a courtroom if you use SALT Mediation Group. You'll save thousands of dollars. SALT Mediation guides the conversation and helps you reach clear agreements, and also handles any paperwork and that kind of stuff to take to the court. So it's really a great thing to do. When I got divorced, that's how we did it. We use Mediator. They're always committed to helping kids be protected from conflict. So saltmediation.com is where you want to go. Saltmediation.com. Schedule your free consultation and your divorce today. I take notes when I get them.
You take notes?
Okay, here we go. So when Bill Frost comes in and recommends TV shows, I try to check some of them out, and I thought I would watch The Big Brunch, hosted by Dan Levy. It's it's a cooking competition where it's horrible.
Really?
What's wrong with it?
It's just awful. The people on it are awful. The way it's set up is awful. He's just not a really great host. Now I just watched one, and maybe it settles in and gets a little better.
Okay.
But
I think you just hate brunch. That's what I think. You are a brunchist.
A brunchist.
You really shouldn't say things like that without having seen it.
When was the last time you went to brunch?
I don't brunch very often.
This is my point.
But Dan Levy seems to believe that brunch is it Levy?
It's
Eugene
Eugene
Levy.
Levy.
Yeah. Dan Levy seems to believe that brunch can solve all your problems.
Well,
I don't disagree with him.
It's really.
I
not
think
good.
you're brunching wrong.
Why don't you do me a favor and watch the show? It has nothing to do with me and my relationship to
I
brunch.
think it might have everything to do with your relationship
It doesn't.
with brunch.
I don't have anything against brunch.
As a matter of
I'm
fact,
not a brunchist.
He's writing a book called In Defense of Brunch. He's working. I saw him working on that.
I've got a hunch that brunch is just fine. No, I don't have anything against brunch. I'll go to a brunch. It's not something that I
bet
do
you'd
often.
complain about a brunch.
Don't try me.
What?
I'll go to a brunch.
What do you mean? I complain about?
I bet
a
it
brunch?
would not meet your your needs. The brunch.
What? What are you talking about? If it was a brunch of nothing but liver, yes, that would not be good.
Who would do that though?
Nobody.
Like because there's brunch buffets, but then there's just a brunch where you order off the menu. And
Yeah, I don't think that's brunch.
ordering off the menu doesn't count as brunch.
I don't
it
think
has
so.
to be a buffet.
Really? I think kind of.
No,
Yeah.
I disagree.
I think it has to be a buffet.
Some of the more wonderful brunches I've had were off the menu.
No, but you don't because when you go to a brunch, you want to be able to,
You go to the omelet
graze.
station.
Yeah, go to the omelet station. And usually they'll have a roast beef.
When I go to brunch, I don't want to get up from my table. I want everything brought to me as though I am the king.
Well, so we have our own theories about brunch, but nevertheless, the show The Big Brunch sucks.
Yes, that's what we're.
It really does.
Okay. Well, now I have to watch it and see.
I'm not a brunchist. The judges are terrible. It's just not good.
What are they judging? The food?
Yeah, now what we want you to do here is we want you to make an egg dish that represents your personality and your goals in life. What? That's
okay. Scrambled's out.
Really? I mean, everything is every dish that they do is kind of geared that way.
Well, you're poached, Bill. Clearly,
we want you to make an egg dish that tells us about your past. What?
Historical eggs?
I mean, that's what it's like, and it's terrible. It's a terrible show. I like brunch just fine.
Now, if I were a good morning radio DJ, I'd be writing a parody song right now, done to the tune of "King of Pain" by the Police, "King of Brunch."
King of Brunch.
Because I am the king of brunch.
Yes.
There's a pitcher of mimosas on the table today.
The same old.
Yeah.
I would. Well, I'm not a very good morning DJ. Though,
No. Well, you need time to do these things.
No. All right.
Like Amy did in Cottonwood, and she's hoping not only to learn what's on TV, but where Bill Frost's band is playing next. Is it in Cottonwood? She wants to know.
We can find a place in Cottonwood.
Okay.
Is this sponsored?
No.
It's not? Okay, thank you.
Well, he's here now, Bill Frost, here to talk about what's on TV this week. Bill is a writer. You will find his writings in City Weekly, mostly, cityweekly.net. He's a podcaster. That's the TV10 podcast. And he is a musician. The band Magna Vega. Somebody wanted to know last week or texted in or something about where did that name come from? Where did you get the band name?
Our singer, Robin, thought it translated from some language into space junk. It does not.
It does not.
But we decided to go with it anyway.
Okay.
That's a good name.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a good name that no one ever gets right.
You can find all of Bill's stuff at billfrost.tv.
Yeah, you can subscribe there, and I'll send you stuff.
Okay.
More stuff in your email.
All right. That's what we need.
Yeah. Tomorrow, we have the premiere of a new breezy crime dramedy, R.J. Decker on ABC. This will close out the night of Will Trent and High Potential. Scott Speedman stars as a private investigator who used to be a photojournalist, and now he's a PI in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is based on the Carl Hyacin novel Double Whammy.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
And so he takes on very Florida cases. They're very Florida
Okay.
cases. And if this works out for him, I hope we don't expect to see any more Underworld movies from Scott Speedman. We'll see.
We'll see.
And all of your NCISs are back. So all of those who celebrate NCIS Tuesday,
Grandma's going to be so happy.
they're all back on Tuesday.
Yep.
On Wednesday, Apple TV has a new French import series called The Hunt. It's not to be confused with that movie from 2020, The Hunt. Remember that? Was
yes.
so controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is about a group of friends who go hunting in the wilderness in France, but then they get out there and realize that there's another group out there hunting them. So
Lots of hunting.
lots of hunting going on of people. And
Is this a case where the hunters become the
yeah,
hunted?
it is exactly
The
it.
hunters become the hunted.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And it's in French, so you'll have to read.
Ah,
Sorry. Also it's on Apple TV. On Prime Video on Wednesday, Young Sherlock from producer and director Guy Ritchie.
how young are we talking?
Right around early college age.
And is it period or is it?
It is period, yes.
Okay, all right.
This is Sherlock Holmes, sort of an origin story. Sherlock here, played by Hero Fiennes Tiffin. He is the nephew of Joseph Fiennes, and I'm guessing Ralph as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Joseph Fiennes is also in this, and this is where he meets his future nemesis, Moriarty.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't think it has quite the same level of Guy Ritchie swearing as most Guy Ritchie things do.
Well, I hope not.
And also, Padma Lakshmi has a new series on CBS,
Yay.
America's Culinary Cup. It's Top Chef, but not called Top Chef. You can't call it that because our new media overlords, Paramount, will not allow you to do that.
I'm just happy she's back on my TV.
Yes. On Thursday, Gina,
Yes.
this is the first of two college set dramedies premiering this week. Vladimir. Rachel Weisz becomes obsessed with her younger, also married colleague named Vladimir.
How do you become obsessed with somebody named Vladimir?
He's really good looking.
Oh, okay. He's good looking.
Really ridiculously good looking.
Right.
Okay.
And so was Rachel Weisz.
Yes.
Because her husband, also a professor, John Slattery, is a philandering dolt. So, and it's also you get to see Rachel Weisz every once in a while just talk to the camera. She's talking directly to you.
Breaking the wall.
Breaking the wall, breaking that fourth wall.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's all 8 episodes premiere on Thursday on Netflix. Also on Thursday on Peacock, Ted, the series, is back. I really enjoyed the first season.
It's a funny show.
Yeah.
It's really well written.
Yeah. Much better than Ted 2.
Yes.
Let's pretend that never happened.
The movie, you mean?
The movie, yes.
Just ignore that.
And this is also completely Mark Wahlberg free, which is another plus.
Yes.
Yeah. And also on Friday, pretty sure I've been writing about this show for like 25 years, but that's finally ending. Outlander.
Oh, really?
Season 8, final season. It's been on since 2014.
Good Lord.
Jeez.
And this is the show that is original to Starz, and yet one of those that everybody watches on Netflix a couple of years later.
Oh, yep.
So if you want to see season 8, if you want to finish it out, you'll have to wait till 2028 for it to drop on Netflix, or in May when this season wraps. Just get a Starz 7-day free trial.
Mm-hmm.
Spend the weekend.
You're showing us how to cheat. I love it.
Oh, it's not cheating. It's totally legal.
Okay.
You can totally do it. Get a free trial and just spend a weekend with it in May. Also, Hamnet, the nearly 200 film awards, premieres on Peacock on Friday.
Oh, so it's free.
Yeah. Well, if you pay for Peacock,
yeah.
And this is a nice little comeback for Chloe Zhao after The Eternals, director.
Yeah.
And Alan Ritchson, also known as Reacher, he has a new movie called War Machine, where he's battling aliens. That is space aliens and this should take everyone's mind off of Iran. No problem.
Yeah,
It's real war
All right.
that's happening
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
And Saturday Night Live host Ryan Gosling.
Yay!
He's promoting his upcoming sci-fi movie Hail Mary,
Which has gotten huge reviews
Yeah.
already.
and musical guest Gorillaz.
Gorillas.
Gorillas.
Yeah,
Interesting to
Gorillaz.
see.
They have a new album out.
Interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, they're a cartoon band, so I don't know. But and also on Sunday, Steve Carell is back.
Was
He's
this
got
the-
a new series. This is from Bill Lawrence, he who brought us Shrinking and Ted Lasso and Scrubs. And by the way, the new Scrubs, I like it.
Oh yeah.
But
Okay.
if you like the original Scrubs,
Yeah.
it's nothing's changed. But if you didn't like the original Scrubs, nope. Anyway, this is Rooster. He plays a famous novelist who visits his college professor daughter because her husband has recently dumped her for a younger student. And
This is a different show than the other show you were talking about.
yes.
Although it sounds very similar.
but spoiler alert, his presence does not help.
No.
Because everybody on campus recognizes him. He becomes kind of a minor celebrity within the campus, and he just kind of hangs out. The president of the college, played by John C. McGinley, that's why he's not doing Scrubs.
I was wondering what was going on.
He's doing this. He's the college professor, and he asked
should
him,
have
it's
done
like,
Scrubs.
yeah. He tells Steve Carell, you're the only author the parents of these kids know, because you're
It's like John Grisham or something?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. He writes mystery novels.
Okay.
And so why don't you stick around and become a guest speaker? And this is also starring Connie Britton, Rory Scovel, Alan Ruck. Good cast.
Yeah.
And Bill Lawrence has a pretty good track record. So.
Yeah.
That's on HBO and HBO Max.
Yeah, we'll
on
check it
Sunday.
out.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
And really enjoying the new season of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters.
I haven't started it yet. We're going to let them stack up.
It looks so expensive.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, is that everything?
Yes.
Thank you,
That's
Bill.
new stuff.
Bill Frost, you can find him anything Frosty.
Yes.
At billfrost.tv.
Yes, you can.
Be there. Go there. Enjoy it. Luxuriate in it.
All
Thanks,
right.
Bill.
Thank you. Traffic.
Crash northbound I-15 at the I-80 interchange in South Salt Lake. Merge left, avoid the right lanes, which are blocked by multiple ambulances and highway patrol cars. That's a friend of the program sending that in. Signal lights out westbound 90th South and Bangerter. Thank you for sending that in. And there's that earlier incident northbound I-215 west at the I-80 interchange. An earlier crash damaged the barrier in the construction zone. 2 left lanes blocked for repairs. There's significant delays in that area. Whatever area you're in, you can text us and let us know what you're seeing. 33986 is where you do that.
All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's pop culture trivia, multiple choice. If you sit through the game, you'll win a prize. What is the prize?
Tickets to see 9 Inch Nails Friday, March 13th at the Delta Center.
9 Inch Nails tickets, 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by.
I was at the grocery yesterday, and I wanted to buy just one item, a little button battery. It was for a garage door opener.
Okay.
And I had cash money with me, which I don't normally have.
I don't ever have cash money.
I had a $20 bill, which I had gotten to take on the road when I went on, a little vacation there. Thought, so, you have a little cash just in case. So I had a $20 bill, which I promptly forgot about and left home in my pants pocket.
Oh, man.
So I didn't even take it with me on vacation. But so I thought, I'm going to use this 20 to buy this little battery.
Okay.
$6, I think it is. So and I'm standing in the checkout line, and I see a magazine, and I said, Gina would really want this magazine, or maybe I'll get it for myself, and then shock Gina with everything I know about unsolved murders.
A magazine of unsolved murders.
Magazine of unsolved murders.
Wow.
50 crimes. What really happened? And then there are pictures on the front, of course, John Benet Ramsey.
Sure.
Tupac Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Crane. The Black Dahlia killer.
All
killing.
the classics.
The Highway of Tears.
I don't know
Jimmy
the Highway
Hoffa.
of Tears.
Chandra Levy. That's not unsolved. I guess it is unsolved. They accused that congressman of doing it, and he didn't do it.
I mean, maybe.
No, he didn't do it. And the reason I bring up the amount of money is that I get the magazine. I go, here's the magazine and here's the battery, and the checker said that's $20.75.
Oh no!
What?
You're like, how much was that battery?
I don't have
how much
the
is
battery.
the magazine?
I already said the battery was $6. I knew
Okay, I
that.
missed that.
Yeah.
$6.
That's a book. That's not a magazine. That's a book price.
So I don't have 45 cents, so I had to use my damn card, and I've still got a $20 bill with me. It pisses me off. But at any rate, I bought it. Though it was this was like $12 for this.
I feel bad you spent that kind of money on that.
I'm going to give it to you. $12.99, $13.
Wow.
But it is chock full.
There are lots of morsels of murder. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you want me to
Bill?
read you
Sure.
just the titles of some of them here? Stuff that you will love. There's the Zodiac Killer.
Mm-hmm.
The Tylenol poisonings.
Yeah,
that was a real thing.
Forgot about
Yeah.
that. They
It's
never
why
did find out.
It's why we have sealed medicine bottles.
Yeah, and why it's hard to get into medicine
Yeah.
bottles. Let's see. The Long Island Killer, Graveyard at Gilgo Beach. You probably don't know that.
I don't know that one.
5 serial killers who've never been caught. They just know that
They're still out there.
Yeah. Let's see. Hollywood Horrors. Let's see. Who shot rap's biggest? This is
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah. Crime of Passion, the Bob Crane cold case.
He had weird sex stuff.
Yeah, drunken accident or jealous rage, the Natalie Wood mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher
Walken
was
was
involved.
there.
I was on the boat.
Let's see, the Superman curse.
Yes.
The death of George Reeves, was it suicide or murder? How about JFK's alleged mistress, Mary
Which
Meyer?
one?
Mary Meyer.
Mary Meyer, the famous one.
Without a Trace, the ongoing search for Jimmy Hoffa. It's just full of stuff. There are dozens and dozens of morsels of murder in here, Gina.
That's great. We can just keep it in the studio for when we need a morsel of murder.
Now, some of these are solved, though. So I mean, the Natalie Holloway case, where she went missing in Jamaica.
Yeah,
that was solved.
It was that
Some
Dutch guy.
kid, yeah, Dutch guy. I don't understand why they put that in an unsolved murders magazine.
Maybe it was been in print for a while, because a lot of those are classic.
Well, it's can you solve the cold cases that stumped the experts? It says.
Yeah, it was the Dutch guy. See, we did it already.
All right, we're done. Thank you.
Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? It's a quote from Macbeth on the front of the magazine. More murder mysteries for the morbidly curious. And these are TV shows about murder. Dexter, How to Get Away with Murder, Dead to Me, Death Note, Murder on the Orient Express.
Well, those aren't real murders. They're just...
Well, but it's for people who like murder, right? Will we ever find closure? Hollywood Horrors. This is just the Joseph Barron slaying. Some of them I've never heard of. Some of them are there's Jack the Ripper's in.
Well, he's OG.
Never found out who did that. So
he traveled in time, remember, and came to San Francisco and killed
time after time. He was David Warner.
Murder.
The case even Elliot Ness couldn't solve. The Cleveland torso murders.
Only murdering torsos?
Yeah, Gina, that's right. They found torsos and murdered them.
Murder.
The Black Dahlia, of course, that's a famous one. So here you will be able. You'll be able to. You'll find all kinds of tidbits in there.
Do some homework.
What?
We're going to keep this in the studio.
Okay.
Now, these aren't murders.
What?
This is Dead at 27, but why? It's the, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain. Well, drugs.
I'm
guys.
not sure why those are.
There's
in
not
there.
a why.
Oh,
the why is drugs.
Well, because some of them had questions around them. Kurt Cobain's had it was stupid, but they did have questions about it. I remember after that happened, someone faxed us a black and white picture of what was left of Kurt Cobain's head. Essentially.
Yeah, don't do that.
Which I thought, why?
We don't.
Why did somebody do this?
Yeah.
Murder. So there you go. That'll keep you busy.
Thanks.
There you go. A little murder to occupy your time.
I'm Beat Gina, announcer Johnny O.
Oh.
And I love Beverly.
Huh?
And I'm not alone. Everybody loves Beverly. Beverly peanut butter, that is.
Oh.
Youngsters and grown-ups, too, love the natural taste of best obtainable grade eating peanuts they find in Beverly. And the good nourishment Beverly supplies, lots of protein as well as vitamins A and B, is a welcome addition to everyday menus. And remember this, under our controlled delivery system, no jar of Beverly peanut butter stays on grocery shelves more than a minute beyond its freshness peak. Wow. Try Beverly. You'll love it too. We invite you to try Beverly with this guarantee. Unless you agree it's the freshest peanut butter you ever tasted, the grocer will refund your full purchase price. Fair enough?
All right.
We think so. And remember this. Oh, peanut butter tastes so fine, I like it more than candy. And Beverly's the kind for me, we always have some handy. A sandwich made with Beverly peanut butter is oh so good to eat. I think I'll get some Beverly and fix myself a treat. And now, here's a treat for you all as well.
Thank you.
Your host, Gary Jackson.
Johnny Ola, everyone. Professional game show announcer.
And jingle singer.
Very good.
Never heard of Beverly.
I've got an apple at home. I think I'll have some
just
peanut
gonna
butter today.
Dip it in.
Yeah.
Delicious.
All right. Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going up against Jenna today. Jenna, are you there?
I am.
All right.
Gina.
Jenna?
That's like David Letterman. Oprah.
We're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Tails.
Let's see what happens. It is tails.
You're one step closer, Jenna, to winning these tickets to see Nine Inch Nails Friday, March 13th at the Delta Center.
All right, Jenna, we're going to get some multiple choice pop culture trivia for you. The first question is yours because you won the coin toss. You answer it correctly, you'll get the point. If not, I will let Gina answer the same question, and she gets it right. She'll steal your point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right. Got some leftover Harry Potter trivia.
All right.
So, Jenna, what kind of wood is Harry's first wand made from?
Ooh.
What kind of wood is Harry's first wand made from? Is it 1, holly? Is it 2, birch? Is it 3, bush? Is it 4, Natalie?
We'll say birch.
Birch? Ah, well.
Oh, sorry.
Threw that in there to
Yeah, but it was a good guess, but I guess it's holly then.
Holly. Correct.
Hollywood. Did they mean that?
I don't know.
I don't think
I'm only as good as the internet. So.
All right. That's 1-0. Jenna, you don't have any points, and Gina has 1 point, and she controls the question.
Gina, what is the name of the magical creature that can only be seen by those who have witnessed death? Is it 1, an ethical Republican? Is it 2, Frank Christ? Is it 3, Thestral? Or 4, a griffin?
I don't remember. Thestral.
Correct.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Me neither.
2-0. Jenna, here's your chance to get back into the game.
All right, Jenna. What is the name of the popular wizarding newspaper based in London? What is the name of the popular wizarding newspaper? Is it 1, the Daily Growl? Is it 2, the We Demand to Be Taken Seriously Gazette? Is it 3, the Daily Mage? Or 4, the Daily Prophet?
I'm going to say A.
The Daily.
And that's
Daily
my
Growl,
favorite
was it?
news source.
The Daily Growl?
Oh.
Is that the
Yeah.
one? Is that the one you're saying?
Or
No.
is it C?
Well, you get
Oh,
one.
sorry, that's-
You get one guess, Jenna.
Sorry.
All right.
You can't say, or is it?
Which one of these
It's
is?
not how game shows
Is
work.
it the first one? Oh, okay,
right.
if it's not the first one, is it the second? How about the third one?
Yeah, sorry.
Is it the third one?
It is not the Daily Growl,
No.
Jenna.
Gina.
And it is not the third
Oh.
one either.
Oh.
It's the Daily Prophet.
Yes, all right.
Sorry.
Well, let's see. That means it's Gina's question. And
Let's-
it's 2-0.
Yeah, let's move on to bear trivia. Famous bears.
Okay.
All right. Gina, which bears live in bear country?
Okay.
Is it 1, Raoul Duke and Dr. Gonzo? Is it 2, Dan Haggerty and Nick Offerman? Is it 3, the Hare Bear Bunch? Or 4, the Berenstain Bears?
The Berenstain Bears.
Correct.
And Gina wins the game just like that.
Wow.
Man, just wiped you out,
Phew.
Wow.
Gina. Gina.
Jenna?
Gina?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Because you had to put up with that from Johnny, I'm going to give you these 9 Inch Nails tickets, even though I beat you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hang on the line, Jenna.
Listen, I've got to get home. Mrs. Zola's fixing me a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Ooh. All right, it's Big Boy News now, brought to you by...
Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, the official obituary. He sang and co-wrote some of the definitive teenage anthems of the 50s and early 60s, including Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, Sama Kama Down, and then reinvented his career in the 70s. Neil Sedaka, who went from classic music prodigy to precocious songwriter, to teenage idol, to pop music fixture in a celebrated career that spanned 7 decades.
Wow.
He died on Friday in Los Angeles. He was 86 years old. His son, Mark, said Mr. Sedaka, who lived in West Hollywood, was taken to a hospital earlier Friday and died there. He said the cause was not immediately known. Sedaka co-wrote and sang some of the definitive teenage anthems of the late 50s and early 60s. Hits of the pre-Beatle rock and roll era that included Calendar Girl, Happy Birthday, Sweet 16, and Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. He also co-wrote hits like Stupid Cupid and Where the Boys Are for Connie Francis, Love Will Keep Us Together for the Captain and Tennille. Mr. Sedaka intersected his career with a remarkably diverse array of musicians. The classical pianist Arthur Rubinstein, the violinist Yasa Heifetz, as well as Carole King, Elton John, just to name a few of the many very well-known people he worked with. He combined a genius for melody, the commercial instincts of a pop savant, and a boyish high tenor, and an unabashed enthusiasm for performing on stage. He loved doing it. He had a story that was both universal and incredibly rooted in a specific place, the Brooklyn of the 1950s and its Jewish culture, which played a big role in the early history of rock and roll. The Brill Building, if you may have heard of, famous, where it was like a factory where people wrote songs and cranked out hits. Neil Sedaka was born in Brooklyn. He died at the age of 86. The gunman who killed 2 people at a bar in Texas early Sunday in a mass shooting that left 14 other people wounded was wearing a sweatshirt that said, "Property of Allah," and another shirt with an Iranian flag design on it, a law enforcement official told the Associated Press. The shooter had been identified as 53-year-old Nadiga Diagna, the law enforcement official, and another person familiar with the matter said. The sources spoke on condition of anonymity. He was originally from Senegal. He, according to multiple people briefed on the investigation, one of the people told the AP that he came to the U.S. in 2006 and was a naturalized U.S. citizen. Officers in Austin shot and killed the gunman, who used both a pistol and a long gun to carry out his attack. The FBI said the shooting is being investigated as a potential act of terrorism because, there didn't seem to be any motive of, argument with someone or anything like that. He just picked a place to shoot up. The FBI has issued a chilling warning to Americans as fears grow that Iran will strike the U.S. through its terrorist proxies. FBI counterterrorism and counterintelligence teams are on an elevated alert across the country. According to an agency official, terrorism fears are surging in the wake of Trump's military strikes on Iran. As reports circulate that the Islamic regime's supreme leader was killed, Iran uses a network of proxy militant groups around the world to carry out violent attacks against Western countries. The FBI did not say how long the terror alert will remain in effect. However, Kristi Noem said that Homeland Security is in direct coordination with our federal intelligence and law enforcement partners as we continue to closely monitor and thwart any potential threats to the homeland. So with Kristi Noem working hand in hand with Kash Patel, I'm sure everything will be just fine. Oil markets currently closed for the weekend. Set to see prices swing starting today as the impact on the U.S. and Israeli strikes on oil supplies from the Middle East remains unclear. It remains unclear only to say we don't know how much the price of oil is going to go up.
Because that's
and the price of gasoline is going to go up.
Strait of Hormuz is
where almost all of the world's oil passes through there at some point. And Iran has essentially controlled it and closed it down. Scenarios before the latest conflict with Iran foresaw a quick spike that fades if the attacks did not affect oil shipping and infrastructure, but apparently there is a bigger price spike and a longer lasting impact if oil infrastructure or supplies are interrupted because of the disruption of tanker traffic through the Straits of Hormuz. And I think that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's happening.
Yes.
Oil prices have already risen a bit on just the fear of a war in the Middle East. International benchmark crude closed at a 7-month high of $72.87. I think that's per barrel on Friday. Let's see what else. Owners of an anime shop in Mill Creek are picking up the pieces after a burglar broke in Saturday morning. Owners Kevin Roncancio and Maria Navas of Super Anime Store, located 2274 East, 3300 South, say that the suspect stole over $4,000 of rare merchandise, including Pokemon cards, Star Wars collectibles, and autographed pieces, according to the Unified Police Department. The incident happened at about 4:15 in the morning on Saturday. Police say the suspect picked the store's lock open and went inside. That morning, Ron Cancio.
Are those two names?
It's one name, Ron Cancio. Ron Cancio.
That guy.
Ron Cancio, yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Ron Cancio.
There
I think
you go.
I got it, I think. It's kind of a when you look at it, it's just sort of
Just
weird.
call him Ron.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's it. I think his first name is Kevin. It's Kevin Ron Cancio.
What's this a story about?
Anyway, he and Novice got a call from the business owner, got a call that no business owner ever wants to hear. An employee asked if anybody had been inside the store before opening. When they checked their security cameras, they realized the person in the video wasn't anybody they recognized, and it wasn't one of their staff. It's that's a lot of merchandise for them to have to lose. Yeah. I don't know if they'll be able to catch the guy. I hope they do. Let's see, how much time do we have here?
One more story.
All right. The secret conclave that elected Pope Leo, head of the Catholic Church last May, was interrupted. This is according to a book that's just out this weekend. Okay. Was interrupted when one of the 133 cardinals involved in the conclave was found carrying a cell phone.
Oh, that's a no-no.
A massive security breach. Now, the book does not name which cardinal it was or suggested there was any real horrible motive for keeping his phone, but he was chastised, and he was told that you can't come to the big spaghetti dinner that we always have after we elect a pope.
He had
a giant spaghetti dinner, and he couldn't go.
He had a snap streak he didn't want to ruin, so he sneaked it in just for that.
Yeah, and he doesn't get to go to the big spaghetti dinner that they have. Okay, that's it.
Hit it harder.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
All right.
Was I topped by Snapstreak?
Why does he have the phone? He has a Snapstreak, yes.
I think he just lost it in his robe. He didn't really realize he had it.
Sports weather traffic.
Real Salt Lake showed out in the club's home opener against Seattle Sounders, cruising to a 2-1 victory at America First Field on Saturday. Utah Mammoth not so great, though, last night against Chicago Blackhawks. They lost 4-0. They play the Capitals tomorrow at 5 p.m. Let's see, the Jazz. They'll be losing to the Denver Nuggets tonight at 7 o'clock. And, I heard from our friend Bad Brad, who wanted you to know the largest wiener dog race is in 4 weeks at Mill Creek Common, March 28th. We're on course to have as many wiener dogs as the largest wiener dog race in America.
Wow.
That one's in Starkville, Mississippi.
Let's show them people from Starkville.
Them Mississippians.
He said, we have room for 50 more wieners. So if you have a wiener dog you want to race, or it's just fun to go watch that as well. Weather, Salt Lake City recorded its warmest winter in over 150 years. Officials with the National Weather Service announced Sunday that the Salt Lake City had the warmest winter since they've kept records, starting in 1874. The meteorological winter season wrapped up on Saturday, spans the 3 coldest months of the year, where we were like 60 degrees a lot in that time. Happy first day of March. Today, we will have rain off and on throughout the day and into tonight, 70% chance of it, actually, high of 56. Continues overnight into early morning hours, about a 30% chance of that, 53 for a high tomorrow. Traffic, let me refresh this, give you the most up-to-date information I can. Crash eastbound 90th South Bangor Highway. Crash northbound I-15 at the I-80 interchange. Crash northbound I-15 146 South in Draper. Crash northbound I-15 45th South in Murray. And let's see, all lights out Bangor 90th South. Friend of the program just texted that in. And crash northbound I-15 at the I-80 interchange South Salt Lake. Merged to the left to avoid the right lanes, which are blocked by ambulances and highway patrol. Those came in via text from you, Infiniteam, at 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a short break, and we'll be back after these with some geek news for you. And let's see, we also have, the Boner Recap game coming up just after 9 o'clock. We'll tell you how to play and what you'll win on the way. Stand by.
And now it's time for another edition of Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist. Brought to you by Iger Brothers Chain Link. Whatever your chain link need, be it fences, neck ornaments, or medieval armor, call Iger Brothers. We've been linking you up with the finest chain link products for over 30 years. And now Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist.
Ladies and gentlemen, order. Order, please. It's time to get this committee meeting underway. The Utah State Legislature has impaneled this panel to look into Utah's new law prohibiting cigarette smoking in all public places. We'll be hearing from a series of expert witnesses today. The first person to testify is a psychotherapist named Ned Hastings. Sergeant at Arms, could you call Mr. Hastings to the committee room, please? Mr. Hastings, Ned Hastings, please come into the committee room. Mr. Hastings, thank you for being with us today. May I say that there's an unusual contraption that you're wearing. It looks like a spacesuit.
Close, but no cigarette, Mr. Chairman. It works on the same principle as a spacesuit, and it was developed by NASA, but this is my patented Ned Hastings smoke suit. The backpack portion recycles fine, rich Turkish tobacco instead of fresh air. The bubble headgear captures every bit of smoke. None escapes into the outer atmosphere, thereby allowing me to roam freely through Utah's smoke-free environment.
Well, I'm not sure that this is allowable. You may be breaking a Utah law.
Oh, but I'm willing to take that risk for the sake of sweet tobacco.
Mr. Hastings, I'm having a hard time seeing your face through the bubble.
Oh, yes. I'm still working on a system to clear the tar and nicotine resins from the inner surface. I have a devil of a time behind the wheel of my sporty car.
Oh, yes. Mr. Hastings, you've been called before this panel as an expert witness. You are a psychotherapist, are you not?
I am.
And what is your expert view of the new Utah Clean Air Act?
I feel that it is an abomination before God and man. Not only does the law discourage people from finding good mental health by becoming new smokers, it is causing those existing smokers who have achieved some measure of mental stability to become unhinged. If this law stays in effect, I am anticipating a rash of crimes the like of which you little people have never...
My God, his suit's sprung a leak!
Filthy tobacco smoke is leaking into the hollow chamber. Evacuate this building immediately!
Oh no! If tobacco smoke is leaking out, that means that fresh air is getting in. Must reach the cigarettes in car. Holy shit!
Will Ned make it to his cigarettes in time? Join us next as Iger Brothers Chain Link presents another in the continuing adventures of Ned Hastings, Smoking Psychotherapist.
All right. So is this a sponsored feature? Gene?
Yes, Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Charlie Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
You said a mouthful there.
I'm going to speak to people of a certain age now.
Okay.
Do you remember Faces of Death?
Yes.
Oh, vaguely, yeah. They
were real deaths. Or they claimed to be real deaths.
I think they were.
No, they weren't.
No?
No, they were all faked. But what it was a video. A video. You'd go to the video store.
A VHS tape.
And that's where this movie appeared, Faces of Death. And it was thought to be actual killings of people and animals. It was all debunked later. But the people who own the name Faces of Death said, I guess we could make a movie, I suppose.
Like a real one?
Like a real movie. But see, and therein lies the problem.
Because you're already out.
Yeah, here's the plot. In Faces of Death, the exploration of the original film's infamous "Is it real or not?" conceit continues as a woman working as a content moderator for a major video platform discovers what appears to be reenactments of murders from the original film. In an online world where nothing can be trusted, she must determine whether the violence is fiction or unfolding in real time. So they put out a trailer for it today. So
Over the past 20 years, I've compiled a library with the many faces of death.
So there's a bit of a blowout there at play.
Never repeats itself.
A little bit of Black Mirror idea, because of technology.
The end of the beginning, or the beginning of the end.
There you go. So it's April 10th is when that comes out. I wonder.
I'm looking at the trailer without sound here.
Yeah.
It looks pretty scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, but it kind of takes all the, the whole stigma around the film was this is real.
It's kind of like when Blair Witch did their Blair Witch sequel. And,
Exactly. Now, another trailer I wanted to show you today was the new trailer for the latest Scary Movie movie.
So not Scream, but
Not
Scary
Scream.
Movie.
Scary Movie 6 with the Wayanses. Wayanses. And I'd show it to you, but the Federal Communications Commission has decided that you're all 9 years old and can't hear a word that you hear every day. So go and find that one.
Well,
exactly.
Yeah.
So go and take a look at that. Apparently, it's playing at the beginning of
Scream?
Scream, the latest Scream
Did you
movie.
see Scream, Katie?
Didn't see it this weekend? Oh, okay. Let's see. Once again, speaking to people of a certain age.
Yes.
Remember the X-Files?
Yes.
I do.
All right. Well, Ryan Coogler is in charge of rebooting a new series of the X-Files, and he has cast Danielle Deadwyler as one of the agents. Now, she will not be playing
Scully.
They apparently exist in this universe, but it's not them.
Okay.
But they are put in charge of the X-Files.
Okay.
Again. So it's a Ryan Coogler project. So that should be pretty good.
Wasn't Trump releasing those files?
The X-Files?
The alien files. I thought like a week or two ago he said he was going to release all
We're
those.
going to get aliens. I'm going to show you the aliens.
Yeah, what happened with that?
I don't know. Now, this is also a strange little story. They've been trying to do another G.I. Joe movie for quite some time now.
It's been a long time.
It has been a while. And the second one I thought was fine. I thought it worked out pretty well, but they just stopped making them. So here's what's happening. The David Ellison-owned Paramount, who owns the rights to G.I. Joe, this is their new business model for making movies. They have two different people write two different scripts.
Okay.
And then they all sit down in a room and say, we'll take one from column A, one from column B, and then they make one script. I don't know how that's going to work, especially with the people that they have picked here. First of all, you got that POS Max Landis, John Landis's kid, who's a screenwriter and director, and also Danny McBride.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is that Danny will make the fun one.
Yeah.
Max will make the serious one, and they'll stick them together so that there's jokes in the serious one. I don't know how that's going to work. But here's the thing, though. They did this twice before, and both of these projects failed. 2010's Warner Brothers Tarzan, Universal's The Mummy reboot in 2010. None of these worked. So I don't know why they thought that maybe this is a good idea to do this again. I have no idea. And finally this. You won't be able to see Avengers Doomsday in IMAX on opening weekend. Because Dune got there first.
Oh, well.
Dune Part 3. They got first dibs.
Well, then why wouldn't they push it a week or something? No? Is it like Memorial Weekend or something like that?
Well, we were hoping for some sort of Barbenheimer kind of a thing to happen, like a Dunes Day or something, but apparently not. So, yeah, IMAX premium screen format, it's going to be not there. You'll just have to go see it in a regular theater.
Aww.
Oh, darn it. There you go.
Crash northbound I-15 90th South in Sandy. Crash northbound I-15 milepost 275. This one's in Pleasant Grove. Let's see. We've got 90th South Bangor Highway, and we'd heard from some people saying the lights were out there, so that could be the reason and or result of that accident. Not sure which. And crash northbound I-15 at the I-80 interchange, South Salt Lake merge left to avoid the right lanes, which are blocked. Let me know what you're seeing out there on the roads. I appreciate it when you do at 33986. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State or hastergames.com.
Thank you very much. We got a minute here. I guess we could talk about our Jimmy the Wine Guy party that we're throwing
on the 14th,
here in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Let me go to x96.com and get that page up for you. So right at the top it says Uncorked Flights and Bites. You click on that.
And all the information is there.
Join Radio from Hell and Jimmy the Wine Guy at Ken Garff University Club, Rice Eccles Stadium, March 14th at 3 p.m. for an afternoon of hand-selected wine, perfectly paired food, elevated tasting experience at the stunning University Club. It is stunning. It's right there.
It really is
at
nice.
the south end of the stadium, and there's all these windows where you can see into the stadium, which is really cool.
There's
on
also
one side.
a beautiful view of the valley on the other side.
Yeah.
Just great.
It's a private club, a premier private club for dining, networking, and social events. People that join, they can do a few things there. You can have work meetings there.
Mm-hmm.
They have big conference rooms with screens where you can
I
have.
think they'll cater stuff for you
presentation up there.
Yeah, because there is a restaurant there.
Yeah.
And they do fun things. Like Jimmy does a bunch of different wine tastings and things there, not just our events, but they do that kind of stuff there as well.
Mm-hmm. So join us on the 14th. We're going to be there from 3 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tickets they sell out quickly because it's capped at I think it's 70 people.
Yeah.
So it'll sell out. So get them now.
And the nice thing is it's in the afternoon, so you have some wine tasting, some bites. This isn't a full meal; it's just bites, and then you can Uber yourself to dinner afterwards.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you very much. X96.com is where you go to get those tickets. Find all the information there. We're going to take a break, play a song. After that, it is the Boner Recap game. All you got to do is tell us who won the Boner this morning. If you're listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you could probably guess, but I would cheat today. All right? Go to x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners March 2, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. And what is the prize today?
The prize today is tickets to the Me Gusta Festival. This is Sublime's Me Gusta Festival coming July 18th to Zions Bank Stadium with Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Pennywise, and more.
That's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Me Gusta Festival tickets, 877-602-9696. Call, sit through the game, and get those tickets. 877-602-9696. KXRK Provo.
Listen.
And here he is, the Grand Vizier of the Wine Academy of Utah. Yes, he is the Doge of the Wine Academy of Utah. Jimmy Santangelo, wineacademyofutah.com. He's prepared cocktails for us.
This has lots of ingredients
Lots
today.
going on here. We're featuring Ogden's own Underground, and this is an herbaceous spirit. It's a liqueur, right? Some people compare it to Fernet, but I got to tell you, this is it differentiates itself apart. One thing I like about what is an herbaceous liqueur?
Yeah.
It's
Say,
when
Jimmy,
you take
what
it,
is an herbaceous liqueur?
what is it? Every time I come about, glad you asked. And herbal spirits are a category of distillation where the base spirit's flavored by spices, roots, herbs, fruits, or botanicals. Some of the more famous brands are Campari, Aperol, Cointreau, Campari, as mentioned, Pernod, Bailey's, and Fernet. Now,
is Jaeger?
Yeah,
Jägermeister?
it's in there. And what really Ogden's Own differentiates itself with this Underground is they use half the raw sugar necessary to sweeten it up. So right there, that's really cool. And then they proof it at 40% alcohol by volume. So on its own, and I know we made a cocktail and we'll get to it, but on its own, I have that in this glass. The herbs just really stand out nicely. On the palate, it's a little lighter. It's not as viscous all over, and it's not leaving you with that lip smacking sweetness at the end. Yeah, absolutely. And I love this. This is nice on its own. Little bit of rocks in after dinner as a digestif,
there you go.
really, and then in a cocktail.
You know, I could, on the rocks, that would be.
You'd have that straight?
Yeah.
Isn't this Ogden's Own? Isn't that the first
I think it is
spirit
the first
that they
they did.
produced?
2009 they released this, and it's been a hit ever since. It's on sale this month, and this is the 750 milliliter bottle. They also have a 1,000 ml. So if you're featuring a cocktail special or the cocktail that I'm about to tell you about, maybe you'll get the 1,000 ml milliliter bottle, because then this way you can have enough to make plenty of drinks.
I like the bottle. It looks like a medicine bottle.
It does.
A
a little bit of medicine, and that's what liqueurs and these spirits were. So, on the website of Ogden's Own, now I created my own cocktail at one time with a little bit of cognac with this, and that was a really nice balance of that orchard fruit. But this cocktail, right off the website's called...
This is off their website.
Off their website. It's called Spank the Monkey.
I'm in.
Okay.
It's kind of early, but...
Never too early.
Never too
early.
And this has fruit juice in it. That's a breakfast drink.
Sure.
So this is... So
I thought you meant it's never too early to spank the monkey.
I was trying to deflect, but thanks for bringing us back.
So we've got 2-part Ogden's Own to an equal part of pineapple juice to 1 part amaretto to then an equal part of Grand Marnier. So it's a 2 to 2 to 1 to 1 ratio cocktail. So whether that's 2 ounces and 2 ounces of the Underground and pineapple to 1 ounce of the amaretto and Grand Marnier, however you want to do it. But what do you guys think?
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's very unusual tasting, and it's good. I mean,
I'd mix up a big batch of these for your Super Bowl party.
Oh my God, absolutely! And some you can replace the amaretto for orgeat or orgeat, that almond flavor. But I had amaretto on hand. At Rocky Mountain Mixers, you can get orgeat syrup by Big Daddy, a local guy here in town that produces it. It really, I kind of like this. It's got this almost tiki thing going on, especially with the almond and the pineapple, and the herbs really are. I'll tell you, I think I would add more of the Underground to the cocktails I made us.
I'm going to right now.
Yeah, please do.
Well, there we go.
You're going back to Spank the Monkey.
Just
aren't you?
a little
bit
more.
more spank.
Yeah.
He needs more spank.
Now, could you do this in a punch bowl? Make
Yeah,
a whole
I think
big
that's
batch
where-
of it?
That's what Carrie's talking about
Yeah,
for the
Carrie's
party.
spot on. You could
that's your
totally
Super
do
Bowl.
this as your
Now,
Super Bowl in a pitcher.
Would you put a ice in it, or have the ice in the glasses?
You know, I would put ice separately so you don't dilute it that much.
Exactly.
But you do want to ice this. I think a little bit of chill as we're having it over ice. And you saw me, I just mixed it from glass to glass to give it that dilution. I let the ice sweat a little bit because I prepped the glasses earlier so they could dilute and melt a touch.
Oh, okay.
And this is in fact medicine. Yeah. This is Daddy's
Are
medicine.
you feeling better, Bill? Are all your pains melting away?
You should spank the monkey every morning.
I try to.
Well, this is a fun cocktail.
Gina, why don't you deflect, Gina?
Pineapple juice.
By deflecting, that means take the fun out of it.
I'm telling you. Big bowl of this and some King's Hawaiian sliders for your Super Bowl.
Now you're talking.
I'm in.
Now I've been real proud to be able to represent Ogden's Own and have them sponsor the show. And this Underground, I think, this is a quality product. I mean,
good.
bar none.
Yeah, quite good.
Don't buy Jaeger, buy the local stuff.
Exactly.
Totally.
And
if you like Jaeger, you'll love Ogden's
well,
Own.
this is different. I mean, there are similarities, but this is good as opposed to what Jägermeister is.
Exactly.
It's half the sugar, and that's in full strength, 40% ABV.
And that sugar is what's going to give you the hangover.
Totally.
So that's why Jaeger is.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
So I got to give a shout out. Last night I was at the Westerner. We have our monthly spirits classes, our whiskey flight night, and then you have these complimentary line dances afterwards, so you can get your courage on if you're not much of a dancer. But I gotta do a shout out to Eugene over there, the lead bartender. Guys, he's a great kid. He says he's been listening to Radio from Hell since he was a kid. He loved tuning into Boner of the Day and his little AM/FM clock radio, his alarm clock. He would have to manipulate and monkey around. See what I did there? He had to monkey around with the antenna so he can get a better signal, just so he could listen to the show. So Eugene, you're a solid guy.
Eugene.
Yeah, but next week, take Thursday the 15th, Tracy Aviary Sweetheart Wines, followed by Friday at Edison House Top 100 Wines of 2023. Sunday, I'm at Clearwater Distillery for a cigar and spirits pairing, and then next Thursday, I'm at the Leonardo Museum for Leo Libations. Go to wineacademyofutah.com for more information.
All right, thank you, Jimmy Santangelo, the autocrat.
He's everywhere.
Of the Wine Academy of Utah, the chieftain, the despot, if you will, that runs the Wine Academy of Utah.
I'm going to have to look up a lot of these words.
Yeah. Master Jedi.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel all
It's the benevolent despot.
Mr. Jones in Alpine.
Alpine?
Mm-hmm. He doesn't mention that in the song, but that's where he lives. Alpine.
What? Huh?
Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones.
The high school teacher?
I don't know. I'm really confused now.
It's okay.
I'm
We
not
can
surprised.
just move on.
All right. A big spaghetti dinner.
Yeah.
So is it time for the Boner recap? Then let's accomplish that.
If that's what you'd like.
I think we could accomplish that.
Okay.
Who do we have?
Bailey is here.
Bailey, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty well. I'm getting a little tired though. I've been working since 3 o'clock this morning, so starting to fade. What do you do, Bailey?
I'm an administrative assistant at a therapy clinic.
Is that gratifying work? Do you like it?
I love it, actually.
Good. You sound as though you're happy with your lot in life right now.
I am. I do. I am happy. So
Well, that's nice. Good. Would it make you even happier if you won some Me Gusta tickets?
Very happy. It's also the day before my next birthday.
Your
so-
birthday is July 17th? No, 19th.
It's the 19th.
There
yeah.
you go.
Good.
This show
Can
is
we ask how old you're going to be, by the way?
I'm going to be 26.
Good age.
This show is Sublime's Me Gusta Festival coming to Utah July 18th at Zions Bank Stadium. It's with Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Pennywise, and more. Tickets are on sale now. You can find out more about the show at x96.com.
Sounds fun, don't it?
It does.
All right. I'm going to read these boner candidates to you, Bailey. There are just 3 of them. You tell me which one was the winner, and you'll get those tickets. Did you hear them earlier?
I did.
Okay, you're set. Here we go. Boner candidate number 1. Well, that'll teach a little jerk to try and apologize. This is the story of a guy in Colorado. He's at In-N-Out Burger with his wife, and there's some kids there, teenage kids, horseplay, just messing around, splashing water on each other a little bit at the In-N-Out, and they accidentally splash some water on this man's wife. And so one of the kids went over to the table to apologize. I'm sorry that happened. But he didn't get a chance to apologize because the guy, the husband, grabbed him by the neck and pulled him down to the table and then threw him back onto the floor. He was not seriously injured, but that'll teach him to apologize, won't it?
Yeah.
Everybody in the restaurant, boo. And I believe the staff at the In-N-Out called the police, and this guy and his wife took off before the police got there. But then he came and turned himself in. He gets 30 days probation for doing that. Boner candidate number 2, congratulations, you have been accepted as a student at Brigham Young University. Not. Brigham Young University is apologizing after 9 prospective students mistakenly received letters that said that they had been accepted. And they talked about one case where the kid was so excited and he started the process of enrolling, found himself a roommate, and he went to the portal where he was supposed to get all of his information online, and it's instead of saying, here's your BYU acceptance, it says, I'm sorry, we made a mistake.
And it wasn't just him. There were 9
There were
kids?
not. Yeah, there were 9 of
Oh,
them.
9 total.
Yeah, 9 total.
Let him in.
Yeah. That was boner candidate number 2. And then boner candidate number 3, well, I guess this kind of police behavior is just becoming more acceptable. An Arkansas state trooper so a car is speeding, going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, and this trooper, she thought that it was worthy of ramming the car to get it to stop, which it did. Nobody was hurt, but she rammed the vehicle, sent it into a tailspin. Turns out that they were rushing to the hospital because there was a kid in there undergoing, or he had anaphylactic shock. And the driver was trying to get him to the hospital. I think there was somebody else in the car, too, because somebody was on the phone with 911. What do we do? What do we do? Just get here as fast as you can. And the trooper chastises the people in the car. You made me do this. And so that was boner candidate number 3. Which one was the winner, Bailey?
Number 3.
Correct. You pay attention. I like that, Bailey.
Yeah, very good. All right.
Hang on, Bailey, and Katie will chat with you for a second about how you can get your tickets. And we won't get a chance to tell you, I don't think, before then. So in advance, happy birthday in July.
Yes. All right. Let's see. We got a couple of minutes here.
Oh, I was having just a quick little conversation with my son, the haunted house kid. Mm-hmm. One of the creative directors at Fear Factory. So there was an article in the New York Times about The Pit.
Yes.
The TV show.
The TV show The Pit, and it was all about how they do their effects.
Mm-hmm.
Some very gruesome things they do. Like this last one I saw, there's a woman comes in and she's bitten into her tongue very deeply. And she's a drunk frat girl, and she's bitten into her tongue. And they have to stitch it up, but how do you get back there? It's way at the back of her mouth. So they put a stitch in the front of her tongue so they can pull it real hard and keep her tongue out so they can stitch up the back part of it. And they talked about other effects. And and so I thought my son would be interested in this because he does
That's
that
his
kind of
thing.
Yeah, physical effects.
So one of them was the one where there was a homeless guy who hadn't had a bath in months, and he had a cast on his arm.
Yeah.
And they took the cast off, and it was crawling with maggots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they talked about there was an animal wrangler there to make sure, but they weren't real maggots.
They weren't.
No, they were real worms, but not maggots.
Oh.
They were. I think they're called. I think they're called ice worms.
Oh, but they're real live.
But they were real. They're real worms.
Yeah.
Of
They
another
look
kind.
kind of like
They
maggots.
look very similar to maggots.
And it's just a quick shot anyway.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't.
And the special effects people said the ice worms are great because they move a lot. So that's great for the camera.
Yeah.
And so I'm talking to my son about this. He said, "Well, I don't know why they didn't just use real maggots." And I said, "Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they don't. If there's no rotting flesh there, maybe they just sit there." And he said, "No, they move around. Listen, the times I've bought maggots."
And that's when you stop him.
I said, okay.
Times,
He said,
plural.
yeah,
He's done it
yeah.
more than once.
I've bought maggots on several occasions.
And they wiggle just fine?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
He said, what I suspect is, they use those ice worms as food for other creatures, and the animal wranglers just have a lot of them, ice worms that they use as food supply for some of their other, like if
birds
they had
or something.
birds or snakes or whatever, But the times I've bought maggots.
The times
That's
I've
when you
bought-
say shh. That's when you stop talking, son.
I don't need to know these things.
What did he buy? No, I want to know. What did he buy maggots for?
I don't know. To feed, I think to feed
something.
Probably his tarantula, which died just recently.
And that didn't even gross me out. The one that grossed me out was from the most recent episode where it was the guy who had the rash on his legs.
Oh yeah, from lime juice.
From lime juice in the sun.
Yeah.
But the pustules that they made were
They were good.
They were really good. You could tell if you touched them,
it would just burst.
Be like a big pimple.
Yeah. It's a real thing. Margarita syndrome, they call it.
Yeah.
Did you bury the tarantula in the yard?
I don't know what he was really upset when Kaylee, the tarantula's name was Kaylee, and when the spider died, he was very upset.
Well, okay. Let's take a short break. We'll be back with some big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Well, today there are 2 words to consider. They are crawl, C-R-A-L-L, and skeen, S-K-E-E-N. And to use these words in dialogue, we go to Mona, Utah, where the mayor, Don Criddle, is dealing with his dim-witted but very excitable son, Denver. Denver has come to his dad's office with a very big plan. Again, the words are crowl and skeen.
Daddy, did you hear the big news? The big news about Sundance?
You mean the Sundance Phlegm Festival? Yeah, I heard.
No, this ain't about a phlegm festival. It's about the Sundance Film Festival. I didn't know they had a phlegm festival.
No, son. There isn't a phlegm festival. I just sometimes call the Sundance Film Festival the Sundance Phlegm Festival. It's kind of a joke.
Well, gee, Daddy, I thought jokes were supposed to be funny.
Never mind. Now, what's the big news?
Well, Daddy, the Sundance Festival is leaving Utah. There ain't going to be no more films, no more Hollywood stars, no more people who are Hollywood stars dancing on tables and getting in fights in Pork City bars and restaurants.
Why? Did the Pork City mayor finally put her foot down and say that the city police force is not going to tolerate that behavior?
No, the Sundance folks got a better offer from Colorado, so they're just pulling up stakes and leaving Utah for good. But, Daddy, there's a silver lining to this dark cloud.
How so?
Well, we'll have to start today if we have any chance of organizing the Mona City International Film Festival. I already started working on my first movie. It's an original story about a bunch of kids who go out to the Mona Reservoir and have some fun at a bonfire party, but then they get stalked and killed by the Currant Creek Killer, wear the big knife and wear the hockey mask.
Son, that sounds kind of familiar. But aside from that, what about money? You need sponsor money big time to get something like this off the ground.
That's why I need your influence as mayor, Daddy, to see if you can corral some sponsors for the festival. Maybe you can round up, corral the folks at the Lavender Farms or the Bullet Factory for money. Tell them I'll give them a cameo in my movie. You tell them that they'll meet Hollywood stars who will come to Mona for the festival.
Well, I guess I could talk to them.
Oh, and something else, Daddy. We're going to have to build a big hill somewhere in town, as big as a mountain.
Well, what on earth for?
The Hollywood types who come to Park City like to go skiing. We need some place for them to do some skiing.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
Detail about the maggot story. My son also said maggots are more expensive than the ice. So
when you've priced out, bugs,
Yeah. Maggots are more expensive.
Okay.
All right.
Big boy news and opinioendo now brought to you by...
Not happy with the air in your home? Through March, X96 listeners get free air duct inspection and save $400 on a new Rheem UV air purification system. Breathe easier, cleaner, and healthier. Go to LarsonHVAC.com/X96.
And don't forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, here's a story from Fox 13 about where your taxpayer dollars are going here in Utah, and the $31 billion budget that's being proposed. As soon as the spending sheets, the spreadsheets were plopped down on a table, advocates and lobbyists rushed to grab them. It told them whether their programs or ideas got money or were left out in the cold for another year. The powerful Executive Appropriations Committee voted on a $31 billion budget in a Friday evening meeting. Oh, by the way, the legislature doesn't conclude until the 6th, which is this
Friday.
That's this Friday, yeah. This has been a very rough year. Revenues are down, said Jerry Stevenson, Republican from Layton.
That's your big, beautiful bill.
Not everyone got what they wanted. Senator Kathleen Reeby, Democrat of Cottonwood Heights, objected to an $18.3 million cut to a digital teaching and learning tool for teachers. This is a teaching program that we train over 8,000 teachers every year to use the technology we adopt, she said. Her colleagues were unmoved by the request to restore funding. Overall, what was the total increase to public education? Asked House Speaker Mike Schultz of Hooper. He was told an increase to public education funding was 5.1%. A controversial homeless campus that critics have branded as a mega shelter and perhaps even almost a prison planned for Salt Lake City's North Point neighborhood on the west side didn't get funded. The camp idea has kind of drifted to the wayside, said Senator Stevenson. We'll have to look at that another year. It may be too much too fast. Nick Coleman, the state's interim homelessness coordinator, said he was still pleased with what homeless services were funded. What's represented here tonight are high utilizers, emergency shelter and housing, and mental and behavioral health, he said. Lawmakers invested a few $1 million more into water conservation and saving the Great Salt Lake. Money was also set aside for pending Colorado River legal fights. For the first time ever, we've had victims who've had any kind of strangulation happen. They will have their exams covered. I don't know what that means. For the first time ever, victims who've had any kind of strangulation happen, they will have their exams covered, said Aaron Jemison of the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition.
Means previously, that wasn't covered.
Well,
which is
but I guess
crazy.
exams for domestic
attack,
violence. Yeah, domestic violence. So anyway, that's some of the stuff that they were that will and will not get funded. So the Screen Actors Guild Awards were
the SAGs.
Yeah, the SAGs. And
Although
this
they
is,
don't call them that anymore.
No, they call them the
actors.
Actor Awards.
The Acting Awards.
The Actor Awards.
Yes.
And Sinners really cleaned up in terms of the acting. Cast Ensemble in a Motion Picture, Sinners won that, and it was up against, as you would expect, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, and Frankenstein. The male actor in a leading role, everybody thought that Timothée Chalamet, and they're still sort of saying he's going to win the Oscar.
I don't think so.
But
he hasn't won anything. So.
Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. He played Smoke and Stack.
Here's the thing about Chalamet in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let's call the movie A-Hole Supreme. I was unsatisfied with the movie, but he is really good in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gotta say, if he wins, I say kudos. But.
Best female actor in a leading role, Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. Male actor in a supporting role, that was Sean Penn. One Battle After Another.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
Female actor in a supporting role was Amy Madigan, Weapons. I'm glad she got some recognition here.
Yeah.
I don't think she's even nominated in the Oscar categories, is she? Are you sure?
Let me look.
Stunt ensemble in a motion picture. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Well, yeah.
Of course.
Let's see. Cast ensemble in a drama series. This is for TV. I think the Oscars is doing this year too. The ensemble award. This for the TV goes to The Pit.
Amy Madigan's nominated for an Academy Award.
Okay. Cast ensemble in a comedy, The Studio.
Very good.
Male actor in a drama. This is on TV. Noah Wyle in The Pit was the winner.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman, though. I mean, really, he's just so good.
Well, there's so many good shows. I mean,
they aren't doing ensemble in the Academy.
They're
Awards.
not? I saw that they were doing a cast award of some sort. Female actor in a drama series, Kerry Russell for The Diplomat. Male actor in a comedy series, Seth Rogen's Studio. Female actor comedy, Catherine O'Hara, posthumous award for The Studio. Male actor in a TV movie or limited series, Owen Cooper, Adolescence. Is he the kid? I think he's the kid.
I think he's the kid, yeah.
Female actor in a TV movie or limited series, Michelle Williams, Dying for Sex. And that's about. Oh, last one here. Stunt ensemble in a TV series, The Last of Us, HBO.
Yeah.
So there's that. Box office, Scream.
Yep.
Just
I
blew.
can't believe Katie
blew
didn't
it.
go see it this week.
No, she's going on Tuesday.
Oh.
Just blew the doors off. $64.1 million in domestic theaters, $33.1 million internationally for a combined worldwide total, $97.2 million. Goat maintained second position with $12 million after dropping only 29%. Wuthering Heights, third place. Let's see. Concert documentary, 21 Pilots. I Can't Believe This Is My Life. Debuted at number 4 with $4.3 million. Baz Luhrmann's epic Elvis Presley in concert completed the top 5 of the movies.
The Scream movie is not getting very good reviews, even from fans. And
it's making money.
It's making money, so no one cares.
Yeah.
But the Goat movie just follows in that grand old tradition of animated films they linger in theaters. They stay there and they make money.
It's because parents need things to do with their kids,
Exactly.
and the kids will say, "Can we go see that again? Can we go see that again?"
Yeah,
and
we'll
it
drop
keeps
it
them
off.
occupied for 2 hours.
Exactly.
In a bidding war, and everything about this makes me sick. Logan Paul nearly became the new owner of Hulk Hogan's bloody wrestling boots
Bloody wrestling boots.
before losing a bidding war. Stayed up until 2 a.m. in a bidding war trying to win Hulk Hogan's worn and signed boots from WrestleMania 1, Paul wrote on Twitter
It's
March
gross
1st.
that he has $1 million to spend on this.
I know. I know.
That's
The
what's gross about
Yeah,
it.
no, that's all of it's gross. The inscription read, "These are my real boots with my real blood on them. Hulk Hogan." He continued, "I tapped out at 1,021,000. Kudos to the winner. Kudos to the winner." Yeah, it's just all of that is just disgusting.
One dirtbag buying another dirtbag's boots.
I guess that's, yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess there's something. Let's see. 9 Inch Nails has unveiled Tron Ares Divergence. It is a remix album, reimagining material from the Tron Ares soundtrack.
Have you seen that? You still haven't seen that, have
I
you?
have,
You
yeah.
did.
Mhm.
You finally watched it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay.
Not good, but it's pretty.
The 20-track collection features previously unreleased 9 Inch Nails material, alongside remixes by Arca, Mark Pritchard, and many others. And it's now available if you want it. And
I think it was the stink of Jared Leto
Yeah.
that ruined that movie.
Like you might have liked it if someone else was in
I
that?
think I might have, yeah.
And Smuckers and Jif are well known for their peanut butter and jelly products.
Yes.
Well, the two brands are venturing into the baking aisle with a new drop. Each brand is launching 2 flavors of sprinkles inspired by their most popular products. There are Jif peanut butter sprinkles, a mix of peanut butter flavored sprinkle pieces and tiny peanut butter chips.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the Jif peanut butter and chocolate flavor boasts chocolate and peanut butter sprinkles, along with peanut butter and chocolate chips. For Smuckers, there are Smuckers strawberry sprinkles, which feature red and white sprinkles that taste just like sweet berry flavored jam, and Smuckers grape sprinkles, complete with purple and white sprinkles that have just give your that's your favorite childhood jelly flavor, that sweet berry grape flavored jam.
So I could get 2 pieces of Wonder Bread, put down the peanut butter sprinkles and the grape sprinkles, and eat that.
That's your sandwich.
That's my sandwich.
and see, we can do this. We have the technology to do this, but we can't seem to find peace in the Middle East. I don't understand it.
I thought Jared was going to take care of that.
I don't understand.
Finding peace?
That's what he was sent over there for.
Yeah. I don't know.
Weather.
Okay, so like I was saying, it's official. Our meteorological year ended this weekend, and it is on record as being the warmest winter we have ever had since they've been keeping track since 1874 or something like that.
Nothing to worry about.
Everything's fine. 48 right now. We have a 70% chance of showers off and on throughout the day today. High of 56. Those showers continue through the night. Could even see some thunderstorms with that. And taper off by tomorrow morning, though, and we'll have a high of 53.
Daylight saving this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, spring ahead. You have to say your
Spring ahead. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this short break. Stand by.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of 2 such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! Our elders have just rendezvoused their warp-capable 10-speed bikes with the USS Pork Rind, a small craft manned, if you will excuse the misuse of the term, by pigs. Not your ordinary run-of-the-mill pigs, mind you, but sentient, talking pigs. Pigs in space!
Welcome aboard, gentlemen. I am Captain Link Hogthrob, commander of the USS Pork Rind. This is my first officer, Miss Piggy. Hello. And that pig over there is our ship's physician, Dr. Strange Pork.
Hello, elders.
Hi, I'm Elder Chris Jensen, and this is my companion, Elder Jensen.
Hi.
We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
We have heard tales of your exploits from other space vessels.
Yes. Is it true that your church provides for eternal marriages?
Well, yes, ma'am, it is.
Eternal meaning in this life, in the next life, and forever and ever? Kind of like syndication?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Would the frog, I mean the groom, in question have to be a willing participant?
That's the way it's usually done.
All right, let's cut to the chase here. Does the Mormon Church recognize marriages between beings from different species?
Well, such as?
Pigs and frogs, you idiot! Don't you ever watch the show?
Well, I believe that you'd have to seek the counsel of your bishop. I don't think we're authorized to make such a decision here in the field.
I think we've reached the point in the sketch where I begin to assault our guest with karate chops. Hi!
No, wait. I think I can shed some light on the subject. Now, both you and the frog in question are made of flannel and have men's hands up your...
Elder Jensen!
No, what I mean is that you're both Muppets, and therefore not different species. I mean, I see no reason why you can't be sealed to one another.
Oh, Captain Hogthrob can marry people! You guys wait right here while I find my Kermie!
Will Elder Jensen get sent home for telling pigs and frogs that they can marry one another? Will Captain Link Hogthrob get sent home for marrying a pig and a frog? Will Kermit the Frog find a way to get our elders off the Muppet Show and back into normal space? Find the answers to these and far more exciting questions on the next tail-curling episode of Space Elders!
All right, 9:35.
I had learned an interesting sort of just fact. You know, one of those. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
This weekend about TMZ.
Yes.
The news and gossip site.
30 mile zone.
That's what I.
Is that
learned.
what you learned?
That I did not know this.
Oh yeah.
It's it never occurred to me to think what does TMZ stand for? Stands for 30 mile zone. It's the corner of La Cienega and Beverly Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
And is that where their office is too?
Yeah.
I think their office is right there. But it's also been the site of Hollywood. The like agents' offices and things like that. It's so anyway. So they decided and this was quite many years ago, that the Actors Union negotiated with the Hollywood producers and stuff. They say the 30 mile zone, 30 miles anywhere around that point.
Where all the stuff happens.
Well, but so if you have to travel to your job as an actor, there's something, Dawson has found it and put it up. If you have to travel as an actor outside of that zone, then the production company is liable. They must pay your transportation.
Oh.
If it's anything within that zone, you can just drive yourself and, So, but if you have to travel outside of the 30 mile zone, whether you drive, if you're driving yourself, you make a record of that and they'll pay you for it. Or sometimes they just put people on buses and take them. But so that's the 30 That's what the 30-mile zone is.
So they named it that because just kind of meaning like this 30-mile radius is where everything happens, everything Hollywood.
And we're a celebrity gossip news site, and so in this 30-mile zone is everything that we're going to cover.
We're at the center of the 30-mile zone.
But now they've branched out.
And then, so then there was a story, and Carrie alluded to it earlier. 4 men near the White House, and this comes from TMZ, boasted about the Iran strike before it happened. A group at Washington, D.C. restaurant was talking openly in a bar area Friday afternoon about a national secret that was about to literally explode hours later, the bombing of Iran. A group at a Washington, D.C. restaurant was talking openly in the bar about that, and attorney Mark Garagos was at Joe's Seafood Prime and Steak and Stone Crab at around 3 p.m., getting something to eat, preparing to do the Two Angry Men podcast with Harvey Levin from his seat in the bar area. We're going to do the podcast there at the bar. Just before 3:35, Mark overheard people at the next table in the bar area talking about Iran. There were 4 men sitting at a high-top table. 2 women were standing near the table. The men were dressed in business attire, sports coats and collared shirts. Mark says one of the men said in a loud voice, so that everybody could hear, "The U.S. is going to bomb Iran today." Mark's not sure who the guys were, but...
doesn't matter.
Yes. Yeah. And then he says later in the podcast, Mark says, by this time the podcast is we're going to move, but then the conversation was so interesting, and then one of the guys at the table starts singing "Bomb, bomb, 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 Iran, bomb, 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 Iran." They had
These are the people in charge.
Yep.
Yeah. And I watched about a minute of that tape. And the host, Levin, is that his name?
Mark Levin, yeah.
He was mad at the guy at the restaurant.
Or Harvey. It's Harvey.
Harvey.
Harvey Levin.
He was mad at the guy at the restaurant. He says, out of all the places in D.C. that you could go, you went to the most noisy, popular place to do this podcast. Yeah. He goes, well, if you overheard what I just heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He suddenly wasn't so mad anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I think it's great that they do it there. I've never heard it or watched it, but... Do they always do it there, I think?
Levin is usually in his studio at home or wherever. Mm-hmm. And then the other guy who lives in D.C., he goes to... Mark
Garagos.
Yeah, he goes to restaurants.
Yeah, he's a pretty
From
well-known...
what I understand.
He's a pretty well-known attorney.
I mean, I don't know. I've never watched it before. I just watched that 1 minute of it.
Yeah. Well, that's... Anyway. So it's TMZ. They've become really... quite a...
Well, they were involved in the Nancy Guthrie.
Well, involved because somebody...
That's what I mean.
Gave them the ransom notes. Whether they're real ransom notes or not, we don't know. But somebody dropped off ransom notes at TMZ offices. And that thing has just dropped off the map because of all the... I saw no news about it.
I don't think
there isn't
anything to report.
We will never hear anything else about that.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think we will never hear...
These things turn up. It may be a while, but things...
My guess is she died that night.
Probably.
And then you don't have any leverage to do anything, so they've just sort of disappeared. I don't think you'll ever hear from them or her or anything ever again.
No, we'll see. And it's, and it's just, it's really, it's horrible for that family, but it's horrible for so many other families who have also gone through this.
Yeah.
And it just dredges it up and brings it all back to you, even, when it's happened in your family. But anyway.
And then the Onion headline, Kash Patel faces backlash after partying with Nancy Guthrie's captors.
What? Oh, jeez.
God. It's the Onion.
Yeah, the New York Times ran a very nice story about Kash Patel's girlfriend.
Oh boy.
Yeah. She even when she's not with him, she travels with an FBI escort.
Yeah.
Because,
the girlfriend gets an escort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now remember, Kash Patel, same guy who was complaining about the previous guy in the job. using the plane for private things.
Oh, but once you get there.
Well, once you get there, everything, it's different. This is different.
Yeah, I have, let's see, it's right here. This was, New York Times. You may never have heard of Alexis Wilkins, but she is one of the best protected country music singers in the United States. FBI tactical agents have ferried her to a resort in Britain before a dinner at Windsor Castle and to an appointment at a hair salon in Nashville. Last April, agents in 2 SUVs stood guard outside of a senior center in Ronald Reagan's boyhood home of Dixon, Illinois, while she sang for a few dozen young conservatives. Ms. Wilkins is the girlfriend of Kash Patel, Donald Trump's 46-year-old FBI director whose personal use of government jets and FBI jets for himself and Ms. Wilkins has led to growing questions even inside the administration. But she gets escorted in her own travels even when she's not with him by special weapons and tactical team members. Because,
Mm-hmm. Oh, all the stupid people are in charge. Podcasters and game show participants.
Because it's a game show.
And
It's a TV show.
apparently, Texas Governor Greg Abbott was duped by a video game footage.
Uh-oh.
Believed he was watching actual war footage between the U.S. and Iran. He tweeted it out. It's like we're being led by stupid people.
Well, no, it's
not like
it's not like it.
we
Because
are.
we are. Anyway. All right. We'll take a short break, play a song for you, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up. Stand by.
So last week I told a story about going to Utah. It's a brewery in Austin. It's delicious. Not only do they have good food, but superior bathroom facilities. Okay. For the members. I took a picture of it. I don't think it's good. Nothing like that. Probably right. Exterior on the inside. Now inside the women's bathroom, they had a shelf with a sign that said please only take what you need, and this large assortment of things for women. Lotion, tampons, hand pads. Everybody likes a tampon. There were hair ties. I was very impressed, but curious about the amenities in the men's room.
You took a photo.
No. But I put field reporter Sketchy Blake on the page. And it was Lords of Morning Radio. Sketchy Blake of Ogden here, embedded deep behind enemy line, known as My Own City, on assignment for what is shaping up to be the most important investigative journalism of our time, restroom equity in northern Utah. Following Gina's glowing report on the luxurious spa experience that was the women's restroom at Utah Brewery, complete with tampons, hair ties, artisanal lotion, and what I can only assume is the faint smell of eucalyptus, I knew I had to leave. After a 12-hour day of solving telecom problems no one understands, yes, the menu options have changed, I turned to math teacher Kim, my wife, truth teller, and unwilling accomplice, and proposed a midweek bathroom stakeout. She rolled her eyes so hard I swear I heard vertebrae crack, but promised to buy her a drink, and just like that, she did. We boarded the heavily armored Subaru Solterra, fully charged emotionally and literally, and ventured into the sketchiest quadrant of Ogden. We parked in the haunted skeleton of the old Ogden City Mall garage, gripped our tasers, standard Ogden etiquette, and approached the car. Only to find the doors locked for a private event. I tried everything. I flashed my press credentials, channeling Bill Allred's righteous fury and booming, don't you know who I am? Yeah, I was loving the show. But the mission was not over. Not on my watch. The next day we returned. No crowd, no confrontation. Just citizens chasing the dream of equal access to worship. A cheerful hostess seated us. I ordered a High Point cider from our server named Kelsey. And then it was time. I rose from the table. I walked past the brewing tanks, past the tables, into the sacred vestibule of male hygiene. My hands trembled with anticipation. I opened the door. What did I find? A bathroom. Just a bathroom. No attendant offering dumb and unsolicited life advice. No little basket of Elsa 1776. Samples stolen from a truck stop. No mustache wax. A toilet. A urinal. And a baby changing station. Honestly, the disappointment hit harder. We lost the dog food plant during a moist summer night. Let me be clear, I don't need fancy ocean. I don't need individually wrapped beard combs or complimentary beef jerky wipes. But if the women's room gets a full Sephora aisle, the men's room should at least come with a Kleenex or something. In conclusion, no equity, no lotion.
We have a picture of the bathroom. We have a picture of Mrs. Sketchy Blake here, but we didn't get a picture of the bathroom.
He did not, but he included the Utah Restroom Disparity Index. He made a chart visually exposing a shocking amenity gap between the women's and the men's restroom.
Oh, this is a big deal.
Yeah, so it's a graph showing,
X96.com.
yeah, the amenity categories are tampons and pads, hair ties, lotion, decor, privacy, baby changing, and overall ambiance.
Broke out the
Yeah. It's, so I guess the fact that there's a baby changing station in the men's room, that's a good thing. But I would implore Utah, first of all, congratulations on the great amenities in the women's room. I think you need to add some amenities to the men's room.
We're calling you out, Utah. We're calling you out. Gina Barberi painted a lovely mental picture and published a literal photo of the bathroom. And imagine planning your entire night out for a bathroom experience.
Okay, so
only to be disappointed.
So the baby changing thing, I imagine a liberal politician was behind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would a men's room have a baby changing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because men don't do that.
Right.
Now, I would say you should at least have Kleenexes there.
Sure.
And I would lobby for lotion.
Sure.
Because moisturizing is very important.
And you wash your hands, and that can be drying.
Mm-hmm.
Even I would even say hair ties. There are men with long hair that it's kind of
That's
nice
true. That's true.
be able to when you're eating to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a stack of cigars. Huh?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I want to
Little
thank
whiskey on the rocks.
Thank Sketchy Blake for accepting this assignment and completing it to our satisfaction. I appreciate the effort.
All right. And if you have photos of bathrooms that you'd like to send us,
Yeah. I mean, make sure nobody else is in there. But I am looking.
Listen, flush before you take the picture.
But
don't encourage bathroom photos, Nick.
But I am curious.
That's what you guys are doing. I'm just trying to pump it up.
I'm curious if anyone knows of a men's room that is equally outfitted.
It's not the one here at our workplace.
No.
I will tell you that.
Absolutely not. Uh, 9:51.
I went to dinner last night to the hot pot.
Where do you go to the hot pot?
Well, they're down there at the Chinatown area. What is that, like 3300 South and State?
State
down there.
Street.
And there are two big ones there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think somebody, my son or something said, and there's another one just down the street there, and I mean they're all over in that area. And so it's like 6:00 on a Sunday night, and that place is just hopping.
Mm-hmm.
There are the parking lot of the whole Japantown thing is just absolutely full, and cars coming in and out. And now I forget the names of the two places, but there's one that's quite big that we've been to a couple of times, and it's always very, very busy. This one we went to last night, not as big.
There's
and
3 right in a row. There
What
are
are the-
30.
what-
One of them's called Hero Hot Pot. One is Ombu. Hot.
Ombu is where I was last night.
Okay. The other one is Top Pot.
Yeah.
They're all like within a block of each other.
And it's remarkable. I mean, it's like a buffet gone wild.
Mm-hmm.
There is, like, particularly the biggest one. There's so much stuff there. I just can't. And plus, they have sushi at the big one. This one last night is just all hot pot, but it's.
Tell people if people don't know what a hot pot is.
So what you do is you sit down at a table, and they have individual little burners in front of you, little hot plate things, and they come and they say, now what kind of broth would you like? And it's all you pay one price. You can pay. There's a less expensive one that does not include drinks and dessert. Then the more expensive one includes drinks and dessert. So you sit down and then they give you a choice of broth. You can have herbal broth or vegetable broth or beef broth and they come and they pour it into this bowl, and it gets very hot. And there's a controller. You can control the heat level to a certain extent, and then you go to the buffet area and get a plate and pick out all of the kind of stuff you want to put into that broth, into that hot pot, and they have shellfish, seafood, crab, and like crawdads. They have clams and mussels, and then they have various kinds of noodles. You can get ramen noodles, or you can get rice noodles, any kind of noodle, Asian noodle you can think of. And then mushrooms and vegetables and Spam and sausages and it goes on and on and on.
Then do you get dessert and put that in the hot pot?
You don't put the dessert in the hot pot. Now this place, I want to go back to this place because I don't think the bigger place has this dessert. This place has soft serve ice cream.
Yeah, you don't put that in the hot pot.
And you can either get a sugar cone, a regular cone, or a cup. I made the mistake of getting a sugar cone, because I like those. But really, I should have gotten a cup. You put it because they got strawberry, they got chocolate, they got vanilla, and then they got one other that I can't remember. But so then I forgot to tell you this part, that they ask you what meat you want. Mm-hmm. And they bring out these, so you don't pick this stuff off the buffet. They bring these trays of meat to the table, and there's beef and pork belly and lamb, and you put these, and it's very finely, thinly sliced, and you put it in the hot pot and your vegetables, and you sort of make your own thing as you go along.
Mm-hmm. It sounds fun.
It's delicious, but it's really filling.
Oh yeah,
man. But I'm just amazed at how busy it is on a Sunday night.
There's not a lot open on Sunday night. You're going out.
Exactly.
You don't have a lot of options.
Not a lot of options.
I guess. Boy, that's the place to be on a Sunday night, though.
Did you get a meatball?
No, I did not. They have meatballs. They have fish balls. They have cuttlefish balls.
Fish have balls?
They have, yeah, Gina. They're the balls. They're the testicles of fish. That's what you're eating.
Yeah,
fish testicles.
All right, let's do the promo.
Jeez, I gotta find it.
The exits.
I think that's it. I hope this is the right one. This might be last week's promo, so let's see.
877-602-9696.
You're giving our phone number out. Why?
Is it time for boner voting already?
Nope, just getting people ready for hello, yeah, what?
Tomorrow at about 7:45, call us, 877-602-9696, and talk about whatever you like.
I think you should start calling now.
No, not now. Tuesday morning, Radio from Hell here on X96.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Fish have balls?
Nick is next.